Yes, family, welcome to another live chat with your boy Olifire 777. It's another Thursday night. Yeah, welcome to the. It's another Thursday night. Yes, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the. It's another Thursday night. You know, I have to play some music to get me in the vibe, you know? I love my music. Yeah, and turn on all that, yeah. I'm not hearing it. So yes, peeps, welcome to another Thursday night live chat. Just the other day it was Sunday, and it's like coming to the end of the week already. The weeks are flying by fast so quickly. It's like, you know, it's like someone is chasing the week, the days of the week. They are running fast, real fast. Yeah. This is why you gotta give thanks, you know? Because, trust me, time really going. So I say welcome to another live chat. It's your boy Olifire 777, your Jamaican boy coming to you live from Grand Cayman, talking like I am on the radio, like I'm a disc jock. So yes, peeps, hope you all been having a wonderful week. Yeah, and going to have a wonderful end of the week, which is the week never end. They just say weekend, but the week never end. As for me, the week never end. Yeah. So right here on this channel, we just randomly pick topics. Most topics that I come up with is from subscribers, you know. They text me whether on Instagram or via WhatsApp, give me ideas of topics, and I just use it because I don't want nobody to vex with me. Not really, but you know, I look over them and use majority of them nowadays because sometimes my head is going so much, you know, I have to be thinking about so much things that I don't even have a topic. So sometimes most of you subscribers are the one who give me topic, and I really appreciate that, you know. Yeah, and what I would really appreciate more if you all would get into the discussion, you know. Some of you just round there in the back, like in the back of the class, just listening and not saying anything. But I still appreciate you because you're still watching. Yeah, but I appreciate you more if you, you know, participate, you know, interact. Because I love when we interact. As I say, my channel, it's about interacting, getting to know me, getting to know you, you getting to know me. Because in life, a lot of people just want to blow, but you know, I want to build a foundation first, a real foundation where I'm rooted and grounded first. You know, yeah, that is it. Yes, peeps. So enough of the talking. So tonight's topic is: would you forgive and continue in a relationship if your spouse give you a sexual transmitted disease? Some of my subscribers, I don't know where they come from with these topics, but I mean, they make sense. They make a lot of sense. Trust me. Would you forgive and move on in a relationship if your spouse, whether husband or wife, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, baby father, baby mother, your spouse gives you a sexual transmitted disease? Big up yourself, Alan. Yes, Alan there from early. Yeah, big up yourself, Alan. Big up everybody else too. Big up everyone else. Let me try to speak some proper English because I have my friends there in DC who doesn't understand when I speak patois. So she don't have a clue what I'm saying. So I hope that you're actually getting what I'm trying to say now. What you know, typical Jamaican, whenever time we are talking, you're gonna hear us trying to speak proper English, but you're gonna say the patois in and out. And trust me, it can seem so country, but just stay with me. Yeah, I'm not a proper English guy, you know. Yeah, but you know, I try my best. I do my best. Yeah. But I am a Jamaican. Of course, me I got chat patois. Yeah, because I see a lot of people. I go around a lot of people, Filipinos. I have some Filipinos here in Cayman, and I love patois. You hear them talking, you believe that they actually grew up in Jamaica, and a lot of other nationality too. You'll be surprised. Yeah, even when somebody Colombian them speak, especially those Colombians from that island there, San Andres, yeah, in Colombia, they speak patois. Yeah, deep patois. people from Nicaragua and stuff like that, you know, patois, people from Guyana, you know, the Guyanese, yeah, they speak patois too, yeah. So big up yourself, all different nationality that love patois. And for those of you who can understand it, hopefully we'll break it down for you so you can understand it. Yeah, so yeah, let me hear what you guys have to say tonight. Yeah. So as I said, the topic is, would you forgive and continue in a relationship if your spouse gives you a sexual transmitted disease? You know, a lot of us will get into trouble because it's a very serious topic. You know, a lot of us will get into trouble, serious trouble, if our spouse would actually give us sexual disease. Alan, so them love, oh, we talk everywhere we go. That's true, Alan. Some people love the patois. That's true. I have seen that. Yeah. So some people would, I mean, some of us would really get into trouble if our spouse actually gave us sexual transmitted disease. I don't think a lot of us would actually just live with it. Some people are, you know, really nice, and it's not that you wouldn't be nice, but trust me, for example, you're like saving yourself only for this person, or having unprotected sex with this person and only this person, even if you're cheating, but you always make sure that you protect yourself. Not said I'm saying that cheating is right, but I'm just saying if you're gonna cheat, then protect yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because I've seen females cheating too and getting infections and stuff like that. It could be a sexual transmitted disease also. I've seen male cheated and end up with sexual transmitted disease, as in gonorrhea. Because a lot of Jamaican men, especially, they would tell you that. I mean, I remember growing up, when I hear some older men talking, and they were saying like, I mean, you're not doing road, as they would say in Jamaica, not doing road, or you're not a gallus if you never catch gonorrhea. I'm like, why would I want to catch that? Why would I want to catch some sexual transmitted disease? That's crazy, you know? That's crazy. Well, thank God I didn't get any. I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, but trust me, as I said, just imagine yourself, especially a female. Some females can be crazy too, you know, if their husband or their spouse should actually catch a sexual transmitted disease and actually come home and actually give them. Trust me, that you have some females, they would unalive him, you know, their spouse. Yeah. And you have some man, they will do the same thing to, they will go crazy if actually they're females. What did I say? A lot of people go out there and they don't use protection. Yeah, and protection is not really protection per se either, because the only protection is, you know, yeah, is not, what's the word is actually not doing it none at all. Yeah, big up yourself, Empress. Didn't see you the other day. You're kind of discussion, but you wasn't here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I say the best way to not catch it, sexual transmitted disease, is to, you know, remain celibate, you know? Yeah. Yeah, good night, Alan, said Empress. Yeah, but just can imagine you saving yourself, and then you're supposed to go out there and catch a sexual transmitted disease, and you actually, because I've seen where even people, male, go out there and catch sexual transmitted disease and actually want to go home and blame the female. And when the female go to the doctor would say, well, she doesn't have it. So where did you get it? Yeah, but it's not a joke thing. Because trust me, even in this time, one time it wasn't so, it was there, but it wasn't so, what I say now. So much people didn't have it. It wasn't spreading as much as it is spreading right now. Sexual transmitted disease, especially AIDS and stuff. Because all of the other diseases are actually hard to get rid of, like chlamydia and what that one they call it. That one that they say cannot be cured. You know, you only have was it herpes? I don't remember. That they say cannot be cured, but can only be treated. Want to catch some sexual transmitted disease? Hey, you don't want to catch that, you know? I see you, Empress. Yeah, you don't want to catch no sexual transmitted disease. So as I say, if you're just joining, the topic tonight is, would you forgive and continue in a relationship if your spouse gives you a sexual transmitted disease? Yeah, that's serious. Because no matter how you love that person, you would be so devastated. That will hurt you so much, you know? as I say, to like, I mean, you're like, I mean, if you're going out there, why didn't you use protection? You know, you're gonna say, oh, it just happened because you just take one time, only one time. It takes only one time. It's not like you gotta do it over and over in order for you to catch it. It's just one time. Just think about it. One time and ruin your life and your spouse life, your family life. Just one time. I remember going to Jamaica, and when I came back, and it was so heartbreaking that I know this young girl, she was very young, in her early 20s. When I came back here, I saw on Facebook, I saw that she died. And when I investigate, I found out that she actually had AIDS. Someone gave it to her, and she wasn't taking her pills. And like, she was young and beautiful, and she actually died from it. And trust me, I was so heartbreaking because she was so young and beautiful. But I saw her, but I didn't know that she have it because whenever time people taking their pills, their meds, they look all right and stuff like that. Yeah. But trust me, sexual transmitted, and not just AIDS as I saying, but sexual transmitted disease overall. Nobody wanna catch that. Alan said, if me know anything enter my woman, me gone. That's what I'm saying, Alan. So, I mean, cause if your female is going out there, definitely at home, you're not gonna use any protection because a lot of us don't use protection with the person that we're actually living with. Yeah, some of us, even though you don't want to get pregnant, you use other methods of not impregnating the person. Well, you're not gonna really use condom per se. A lot of people doesn't use condom. So I was saying, you imagine you get it. What would you do? Would you continue forgive and continue in that relationship? You must know what I mean. It's over. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us men are like that, and female too. Some female. I think females are more likely to forgive than men, to be honest, because us men, I mean, we tend to know that the relationship is finished because whenever time a female go out there, definitely it's complete different thing from when a man go out there. You like say, oh, I'm unfair, but it's truth. Men, when men cheat, I mean, they're like, oh, I see this girl and I like her, and I know we did it and that's it. But a female, trust me, at times it is completely different. Trust me, it is completely different with a female. But we're not gonna talk about that really. Yeah, so don't come at me now. If you wanna come at me, that's okay. I'm here, my back broad like Rosalie one. If you know Rosalie, then I know Rosalie. Big up yourself, Rosalie. Yeah, so as I say, what would you do if your spouse gives you a sexual transmitted disease? Would you continue in a relationship? Would you forgive the person? Would you forgive? Yeah, because forgiving is very important, but trust me, you would be so hurting at the time. It would take you a while to actually forgive because you're gonna say that person ruined your life. Yeah, and I've known females also who got sexual transmitted disease. I wouldn't say um they got it because they want it, but they got it because of, I would say, no, them trusting their spouse. Because I know a female that she wanted to get pregnant, and the guy, you know, he wanted to protect her. But I think that if he had some sexual transmitted disease, if the thing was to do is not to have sex with her none at all, because she wanted a baby and he didn't want to give her, but then they had, you know, she knew him like how Adam knew her, like how Adam knew Eve, and she get what she wouldn't want to get. But today she's looking good, and I hope she continue to look like that, taking care of herself. And if you see her, you wouldn't know. And I've met several females like that who have sexual transmitted disease, and trust me, they don't look like they have it, but it's not nice. That's the thing, that because me per se, I'm not gonna judge, because it was it is. Anybody can catch it. I mean, because you don't have to do anything. As I say, you're supposed to go out there and catch it. You know, you can be playing football and you get a cut, the person get a cut, and next thing you know, some blood, and all of that. I think you can get it. So I'm not a doctor, but I think you can get it that way, and all of that. you know, and you have to share needles. But, I wouldn't be with a female knowingly that she actually have a sexual transmitted disease. I don't think, even if I'm not going to use protection, I don't think I would knowingly be with her. And is that is not saying that I'm judging, but I wouldn't be with her, because I mean, at some point, I think I might lose myself and not remember to. Then I get it too. So yes, people, let me hear your opinions. And when you come on the live, don't come on back, else a big centipede is gonna crawl up your bed. Yeah, just like one crawl up my bed the other day and bit me on my hand, but it wasn't anything serious. Yeah, and I didn't catch him either. Just imagine that. Just like the scorpion bite Joy, but at least Joy catch him and kill him. But I didn't catch the centipede. Yeah, but centipede not gonna do me anything. Just a little bite. Yes. So as I said, tonight topic is, because forgiveness is important, but when you are hurting, it is hard to forgive. Trust me. It doesn't matter what anyone say to you. It is hard to forgive when you're actually grieving, heartbroken. It is hard. You have to be in a place where you actually get some form of healing. When you come to yourself before you can actually say, yes, I forgive you. So Empress said, no, she wouldn't trust him again if he gives me. Okay, if he give you. Yes, Empress. But again, Empress, look at it this way. So what you're gonna do? Continue with someone else? Because you have it no and him have it, so you do continue with someone else. As I say, it doesn't mean have to be a life threatening disease. So again, as I say, you wouldn't trust him again. Yeah, but sometimes people change immediately after doing something like that. It's like they get a wake-up call. Empress said, if I continue the relationship, he has to use 5 condoms. Yeah, Empress, that would be huge, Empress. If I use 5, that's more. I don't know if that's more length. Yeah, that's more length too, and more width also, Empress. Because I mean, 5 don't come into no package, Empress. Remember, a lot of package come with like 3, and I think the least 2, but mostly 3. So just think about that. So 3 plus 2, that's 5. That fat Empress. It's a 5 of wear Empress or no pum. Yeah. Yeah, but that's gonna be fat Empress. Yeah, because I mean, as I say, condom doesn't mean that you're actually safe, because it can burst also. So 5 doesn't mean, I mean, one doesn't mean that you might. So 5 might work, Empress. Even 2 or 3. Yeah, but I mean, that might be some discomfort for the man, especially. There's no real feeling there. Empress say, might as well he leaves me alone. Alan say, him nah go feel it good, Empress. Exactly, Alan. There is actually no feeling there really. Because if not for women, a lot of us men will use one and we tell you that we don't really like it. Because me myself, I don't really like it. So, you can imagine 5, man. That like, waste of time, Empress. You're not doing anything at all. Empress, you should have thought about that before you cheated. Yeah, that's true. But that's serious. 5, no, Empress. Yeah, but that's serious. It's a serious thing, peeps. As I say, it's very hard for you to actually even forgive someone, because even if the disease is not life threatening, can be cured. I mean, trust me, that's a big wake up call for you. You're gonna like, damn, it could be more serious. Trust me. But for me, definitely, yeah. And I pray that never happen. Yeah, I would not continue with a relationship. Not continue. Yeah. But I mean, I've been with females that I could have got it from too, based on them being careless also. Yeah, but thank God I'm not into any of that anymore. Alan said, true Empress, but you women are very powerful and you know that Empress. How powerful them be, Alan. They're gonna hold you and say, come and take it, Alan. I love my life more than feeling, Alan. Definitely Empress. Because I mean, a lot of times stuff like that can really stress you out, you know? And the thing is, a lot of these transmitted disease, so females will actually find out long before men do. Don't Empress is in that field, so she kind of understand that. And Keisha know too, because Keisha is actually Keisha a nurse, you know? Yeah. So they know things like that. They know the female body works even more, because they are in that field. Knowing that a female, she gonna experience symptoms even before a male. Depends. I don't know about gonorrhea because I've heard men said 3 days after they like know that they have it, because whenever they're urinating, it's like it burns, something like that. Yeah. But I don't know when it comes to gonorrhea if actually female know first. Them Alan said them even have power over woman too. Oh Lord, Alan. Don't even go there, Alan. Trust me. Trouble there. He said, yes, Empress. Alan said, yes, Empress. True, yes. We all love our lives. Definitely. We have to love our life, because you want to live life, and then trust me, but it's tough, and it's actually happening. A lot of time, selfish people ruin other people's life. Because as I've heard, even females that have sexual transmitted disease saying that they're just gonna do it and they don't care who get it. So they just have sex with men unprotected and just spread it. But I don't know if no, that cannot be legal anyhow, because I think they can be prosecuted for stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say I don't know if it's legal. That is not legal. You wanna ruin people's life. Empress. So why I must not use 5 Alan? It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Alan. And I mean, and these females nowadays, a lot of them are so beautiful, so attractive, and everybody doing their body, the dolly body, girls them, breast them high like the American apple them, yes, and their butts are like the Caribbean pumpkins. Yeah, so a lot of men find it very hard to actually, be strong and not and resist the temptation. Empress, Alan, the Empress, the man not going to feel the goodness. Empress, no joke. Definitely, Alan. There's no goodness there, because just imagine you actually using 5 condoms. I mean, it is like you actually wearing 5 different pair of socks and pushing your foot into the fire. You're not gonna feel the heat. Empress, I don't care. Yeah. But as I say, it's a very serious thing, babes. It is so serious, so very serious. And as I say, I've seen female. I don't know about males, but I've seen females doing it for real. Because as I say, I've come across a lot of females who, and I get to know them. Because some people just want to talk, and you'll be there to listen. They just want someone. They don't care who. They just want someone to listen. And Alan said what? Okay, Empress, I understand though. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of these females, trust me, sometimes it's like they don't have control over their bodies when it come on to their spouse, because a lot of females will know that that their spouse is actually going out there and actually they're not sure if they're actually using protection. And then when they come home, because they are the man, they will actually tell the female that they're not going to use any protection at home. So, yeah, I know a lot of men, they are very, I would say no, domineering, or, they really dominate their female, controlling. That's what they call controlling, because if you're not going to look out, if she know that you're cheating and, she's just looking out for herself, but you're not going to look out for her, then that's controlling, and you tell her that you're not going to use any protection. That's crazy. And men do that. Trust me. Men actually do that. And sometimes female can actually do that because they can ask you, why are you why you want to use protection at home? Is it that you're doing something out there? They would want to make you feel guilty also. It's hard out there though. It's not really hard, Alan. It's just that a lot of us, I didn't say a lot of men, a lot of us men, we cannot be satisfied, or we choose not to be satisfied. We are definitely greedy, put it that way. We want more than what we can manage, or more than what we should have. We are not satisfied with one female. Yeah. It is, Alan. So better, Alan, you say it is hard. It is hard out there, yes, because these females, you would say that, trust me. And nowadays, a lot of these females, you don't even have to put argument to them, or try to. They will just come at you. They will pick argument with a lot of them. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Some of them, yes. Not some of them, Alan. Some of us. Some of them, Alan. Some of us, because we are in this thing together. A lot of us men, yeah, we are not easily satisfied, and we choose not to be satisfied with just one woman that we have at home. Because a lot of females would say, but I mean, she have whatever else another females outside have, and that's true. But a lot of us, we're like eating chicken. We want to have steak, we want to have mutton, we want to have beef, mutton, and we want to have pork too. So a lot of us would say that we just want to change the menu. We want a change of menu. We're tired of having this, yeah, just like. And I say, sometimes we consider it as in spicing up our lives also. As I said before, and I think maybe because I'm saying it, but I think it's just in our DNA. And it might sound away, you might hear me saying it all the time, but I think it's just in our DNA. We're not satisfied. Which is, a lot of females are the same. They're not easily satisfied either. Like, for example, they're here, their other female friends talking about them having fun and them not having that fun with their spouse. So they want to experience, shit like that also. So they go out there. Good night, everyone who is here. Okay, who's watching? Okay, yeah. But as I say, and we as human beings, that's the reason why we spread. Because, for example, if just think about it, if all of us was sticking to one person, then sexual transmitted disease would actually we'll get rid of it completely. It will have to go on. So those who have it, if it's life threatening, then they would actually die out, and those who have it and it can be cured, then actually it would be cured and it wouldn't spread anymore. But because a lot of us are messing around, then continue. Empress silent watchers. Yeah, big up the silent watchers them too, actually. Yeah, I know a lot of people, because some people don't like to interact. Some of you just like to, listen. Like up the live, please. Yeah. Some of you just like to listen. I understand, because I watch a lot of channels also and I don't comment. But basically, because I'm a YouTuber, that's the only reason why I don't comment. Because some people tend to think that you're actually advertising your channel and their channel. And I'm not like that. I don't ask for shout outs. I believe in actually working hard to grow my own. content, to grow my channel. So that's the only reason why. I know a lot of people are just shy to comment and stuff like that, and a lot of people might be very private. Yeah, yeah. Only 7,000 people watching, Empress. There's 7,000 people watching. Yeah, 8,000 now. Yeah. 8,000 now, Alan. No, Alan, add zeros to it. Yeah, so tonight, peeps, if you're just joining, tonight topic is, would you forgive and continue your relationship if your spouse actually give you sexual transmitted disease? And with your topics, as you watched before, and I continue to say it, I might sound like a scratch record, but if you're talking about a topic and you want to talk about another topic, it's no problem. As I said, this channel is not just about me. This channel is about us. Yeah. You're right, Alan. 8,000. Right. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that, peeps. I love the support. Yeah. So you guys can always choose whatever topic if you want, because a lot of people don't know to talk about some topic in art, or to elaborate on a certain topic. Then elaborate about the one that you want. Just like last week, we was talking about a topic, and trust me, it completely slightly went off, and next thing you know, we were talking about, XES. Yeah, we're mainly talking about XES. Yeah. So tonight we're talking about sexual transmitted disease. Yeah. Which is we really talk about, because we're adults, And when I realize a lot of adults refuse from talking about stuff that adults should talk about. I don't know why. Some adults are like still back in the Stone Age, But you shouldn't refrain from talking about stuff like that. We are adult. This is an adult channel. No kids should be watching, because whenever time I post my content, it is there that it says only for kids. So YouTube will not give me any warning or anything like that, because my content is just for adults. So I won't have any problem with YouTube. So we can always talk about adult stuff. Okay? So I make sure of that. Yeah. True. Alan said them scared. I know what they're scared of. Why you guys scared of? What you guys scared of? We are big people. We are grown up. And grown up does what grown up does. Just like one time, a family member of mine, female, she called and told me that she was pregnant. But at the time, she was young, roughly about 18, 19. And I said to her, but that is the reason why they say sex is for adult, because, it's either you get pregnant or you catch STD or something. So, sex is for responsible adults, So we're talking about adult stuff here. Yes. And if you're just joining, like up the live, please. Like up the live. Please press the like. You don't have to enter your credit card information. It is free of charge. Just press the like button. You didn't press it and you didn't press it. I'm still looking. I don't see any change there. Please press the like. Whenever time you like up the live, YouTube would actually share the live with other people. They would automatically see it pop up on their screen, whatever device they're using, TV or their phone, whatever. Yeah, that's how YouTube goes. The algorithm works. More likes, more YouTube share it with other people. Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So if you just join in, tonight's topic is, would you forgive and continue your relationship if your spouse give you a sexual transmitted disease? What is your thought on that? Yeah. Because as I said, a lot of us we do our best to stick to one person, and then sometimes other persons go out and mess around and ruin. Just imagine you have your good family, your nice, not say good, your nice family, husband and wife, kids, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, and your kids, or just two of you, boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, and you love this person so much, and and then this person go out there, have sex with someone else, and the disease doesn't have to be transmitted, but it can also be as I said, not transmitted, but life threatening. You get what I'm saying? But it can be because there are many sexual transmitted diseases out there. So many, so very many. Yeah. Bless up, Jaro. Yeah, bless up, Jaro. Yeah, so many. So what would you do? Would you forgive and continue a relationship? Yeah. Would you forgive your spouse for giving you a sexual transmitted disease and continue that relationship? What would you do? What would you do? And as I said, a lot of us will get into trouble, whether male or female. Females will get into serious trouble also, and male will get into trouble also, because you're keeping yourself. Yeah. Yeah. So Jaru was here, people. Yesterday we went fishing. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jaru catch. I think Jaru catch fish. Yeah, I think him nearly catch a fish. Hi, Sandra Levy. Yeah. Yeah, look, Jaru. Yeah. Lessons. Yeah. Good night, Sandra. Yeah. Yeah, so what I say, sometimes you're keeping yourself to yourself. For example, even if you're in another, you're have a long distance relationship and you're keeping yourself, then your spouse come home to you and give you some sexual transmitted disease. What are you gonna do? You love that person so much. Are you willing to forgive and move on? When I say move on, I mean just continue a relationship. Because if you forgive, you're gonna continue say, because the person gonna really apologize. Or you watch that video, yeah, bless up, big up yourself, Alan. I know you watch it, man. I saw your comment. Yeah. Yeah, what was just yesterday? I have another one if you upload today, but I didn't finish it. I wanted to add something else to it, but maybe I forgot. Just finish it. Yeah. Yeah. So what would you do? Would you forgive your spouse and move on? Yeah, big up yourself, Keisha. Night, Keisha. And actually, Keisha and the Empress is very informed in situation like that, as in sexual transmitted disease. Not that I'm saying that they have had it before, I'm just saying because in their field, in their line of work, they know about sexual transmitted disease. So don't get me wrong now. I'm not saying that Empress or Keisha have sexual transmitted disease. I'm just saying that in their line of work, they know about it. Yeah. Yeah. So Keisha, for you just joining. So the topic tonight is, would you forgive and continue your relationship if your spouse gives you a sexual transmitted disease? Clear up the Empress say, clear up your talk, fire. Yeah, I just did, Empress. I just did. I said you and Keisha is more educated about, are more informed about, sexual transmitted disease. That's what I say. I have worked in that field for 18 years. You see, look at that. Keisha have a lot of experience. She knows about it. She know the ins and the outs. That girl, that me girl get love. Really. Yeah. So just imagine Keisha having 18 years. So she know all kind of sexual transmitted disease. Yeah. Empress, tell him Keisha so we can spot any disease from a mile. Yeah, but I mean, even though you're working it, Empress, even though you guys working it, I guarantee so you cannot look at some people and just tell that they have it. And unless you're gonna get a divine intervention, you're gonna help me spiritualize for you to actually see. But I'm sure in some stages you cannot look at that person and tell that person have some form of sexual transmitted disease. So Keisha is on.
Good
Night,
night, good night, good night.
night, Keisha. So can you tell that, Keisha?
No, you definitely can't tell.
Oh, okay.
Definitely can't tell. because even the one them with HIV right now, you can't tell because they look very healthy because of the
Yeah,
medication with them I take.
yeah, yeah. And is it that I've heard that even when you come on to um AIDS, I heard that females who not females, but people who actually take it the medication, they actually they're I would say now they have a higher sex drive.
No, I mean AIDS different from HIV.
I don't know. I say HIV is no HIV is a disease that causes AIDS, something like that.
Right. So AIDS
Oh, okay.
full
So
blown,
this is
but
full
HIV
blown.
turns into AIDS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you don't,
If you don't take care of the HIV, it turns into AIDS.
oh, okay, okay,
Right.
okay, okay, okay. Oh, so no medication are really heighten their sexual desire or anything like that. Because I've heard something like that. As I say, I'm not a doctor. I'm not sure.
I guess it because they always have new medication that come out, so I
Yeah,
guess affects people different.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because different people
Yeah,
react different to different medication. That's true.
exactly. So
All of us body different. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you see, we have people here that knows about stuff, the real stuff. Because one time in Akisha, I know this girl that she had. I mean, as I say, I don't know. People might watch it and know, but as I say, I don't call her the name, so nobody can get me in no problem. It can't, no can sue me because I not call her name.
Right.
Yeah, so I know this girl one time, and she but we were just friends at the time, and this other girl tell me that that girl that mess with her, she have HIV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, really? And then actually I found out from another man, he was messing around with her, and then she had another boyfriend. That her side man tell her real man that
Mm-hmm.
she actually get it from him, so he should go and check himself. And he was like, he's not going to because he don't want to know that. And actually, he died. Yeah, when I went down, I heard that he died. Yeah, it's about, but roughly it's about, yeah, roughly 10 here. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because I was here for like about 7, 8 years at the time. Yeah, and he actually died within that time. He died about 2 years now. But the girl now, she look good. I don't know about the side man. He was taking his medication.
Mm.
But she actually catch it is like she wanted to have a baby and he didn't want to have her baby. So actually I heard that she bore the condoms.
Mm.
Yeah, and she get it. Jaro said, me not even would I want forgive if she cheated. So that question is question I would even consider. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So about you, Keisha, would you forgive if your spouse actually gives you some sexual transmitted disease?
No.
It doesn't have to be life threatening. Good night, fam. For your baseball is a three strike and you are out. Uncle Dana said baseball is a three strike and you're out, and out in this case is one strike and she dead. Oh Lord. So you say you would forgive?
You know what?
Uh-huh.
I would I guess depending God, where would they? Knock on wood. I've never
Yeah,
had anything before.
yeah.
Um, and I guess I probably would for in a film stage. No,
Mhm.
no. Right now, I'm too old to be catching anything.
Yeah,
Maybe if I was younger, like the what antibiotic could have cure like chlamydia, gonorrhea, probably,
yeah.
but no, in my age, no. That's just um no.
Mm-hmm. Empress said, but men are not forgiving. But I know women who keep the man even after after
True.
getting disease. Yeah,
Exactly. So true.
we're not forgiving.
No, they are not.
Well,
Because enough for them head, they woman freak pan them, and
yeah,
that's all they're thinking about. They not think about how much woman them mess with and come get the lady with them they with
mhm,
whatever them a get them. They're just thinking about that one person For them woman mess with and care whatever them come back, come get them.
So Sandra Levy say what? Unless he go through a blood transfusion.
Unless he got it through blood transfusion.
Unless he got it. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Blood
Oh, okay. Unless he
transfusion,
got
yeah.
it. Okay. Really? Oh Lord. Man. Yeah, but I mean, as I said, Keisha, I don't think a lot of us as men, to be honest, is that forgiving because trust me, hey,
No,
I think about it so many honestly I think about it so many times, and I was so angry at one time where a female could actually give me, you know, and she might think say because just because she cheat, but I was thinking about that. So Empress says so many even disgrace the woman with friends.
yeah.
Scandal her name.
Yep. Yep. I had one case where this guy came in the clinic, right?
Hmm.
He had HIV. He gave it to his wife,
Wow.
right? Him when we lied to the woman and say he got it through a needle stick.
Oh, okay.
Like he wanted us to lie to
Yeah.
his wife. Why we go lie to your wife, sir? And you go cheat on the woman.
Everybody getting in trouble here, so
Like, sir, like seriously, like why you go to that? Like tell a lady the truth.
yeah.
We're not gonna do that. Like why we would put the hospital, make it hospital getting a one big old lawsuit just because of your dirty ways.
Yeah. Okay, okay, Empress, especially back in the days, they say you walk with gun in a bag.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was gonorrhea.
Huh?
When it,
She
when
had
it,
one in a baggy. Yeah.
yeah, so when a male and a female get gonorrhea, who detect it quicker?
Who detected quicker?
Yeah.
So um it take like 3 to 7 days
Mm-hmm.
for detect it. It no matter how quick. It just take like 3 to 7 days um
Oh,
to detect it.
okay.
So
So because I heard that men saying that yeah, 3 to 4 days they
yeah,
cannot whenever time they're urinating it burns, something like that.
right.
Yeah.
But they also can get it orally.
Oh, okay.
A
So
lot of
when
people don't
so
know that.
burn them out?
No, so they have like sores. So I have to like swab, put a cotton
Oh,
swab and just swab them out.
okay. So the mouth sore?
So it's kind of like it look like thrush.
Oh,
Baby have like
yeah,
thrush.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So me
Oh,
have like a cotton swab. Like I don't know if you ever have strep throat, but like
mm,
that long cotton swab. So me have a swab, then short and put in a one tube and get it tested.
okay. Wow.
So with gonorrhea and chlamydia, they can
Yeah.
get that orally.
Okay. So that chlamydia, because it's a chlamydia. When I was reading about chlamydia at one point, and it says like it cannot be detected that easily unless you go on a microscope or something like that.
No, I don't, no man. That can be detected easily.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
chlamydia.
Mm-hmm.
Chlamydia is just like gonorrhea.
Is that gonorrhea?
Yeah, these
Okay.
are the two main ones.
Oh, okay.
Them were antibiotic.
So which one cannot chlamydia cannot get rid of? Can be
No,
hmm,
that's herpes.
herpes.
Yeah, that
Oh,
can
herpes
be
is the one
detected
like
unless
you got bump around your mouth.
exactly. So the
Oh,
only way you can't just go in a one office and say test me for herpes.
yeah.
Only way you can get tested for herpes, you have to have an open sore for them
Oh,
to test it. You can't just go in and say test me for herpes because you're not gonna get a correct reading.
okay.
You have to have like an open sore somewhere
Oh,
on your body, like you say, one cold sore by your mouth or whatever. It doesn't even have to be a hepatic sore, But
Yeah.
just like a sore,
Yeah.
by your vaginal area, wherever, and also then go testy because it has to, your skin has to be compromised in a way for them to test for herpes. And
Okay.
that never, it's always going to be in you.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes away, it comes back. It can go away for like 20 years and then
Mm.
act up back.
But you're not going away then.
No, it go away and come, but it's gonna be in you, but it's just gonna react again. So it go reactive, you have non-reactive and reactive.
Okay.
So it'll be non-reactive in your body for 20 years, and then one, well, like 20 years and a day, it come reactive, and then it will heal up, and
Mm-hmm.
it's 20 years, it react up again.
So just your mouth?
No, different places, your vaginal area, wherever, your hands, anywhere.
Oh.
Once they test it, anywhere upon your body.
Because when I was growing up and thing, I used to hate, even though I always hate the people and now they say, I mean, it seems like they have herpes, that little bump around their mouth, like, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a little disgusting.
But again, it not even necessarily have
Mm.
to be. It literally can be a, a cold sore
Or,
or whatever. It doesn't have to be.
mm,
Um, it literally can be like one. Cause sometimes people have blockade pan their lip, and then a bursty,
mm-hmm.
then it can turn out in a sore or whatever. But if you don't go in and get it tested, you know, it just, but
Oh,
herpes are something. Herpes and syphilis.
syphilis. What is syphilis?
Syphilis go and come too.
No cure, no, just
It,
treatment.
yeah, and then it goes away and then it can come back.
Oh, okay. I can't keep up with the other these disease.
There you go.
So your peeps?
That's why you men have to be careful out there, and women.
Oh, okay, I thought you was gonna leave out the females then.
No, men and women.
Yeah, but honestly, I mean, that's the reason why. I mean, I was cheated on at once, and trust me, I was thinking about that more than anything else.
Right.
What if that person was messing around and kid that was only the thing that really get to me
Right.
most than anything else I was thinking about. I couldn't forgive and move on.
Right.
I mean, trust me, I'll get in some serious trouble. Just imagine somebody ruined my life. I mean, it must be AIDS, but I don't want to catch no disease at all, whether it be herpes or gonorrhea or whatever, you know?
Exactly.
Uncle Dana said that's why I don't like to kiss as you reach my
And
house to
and it's
go
true,
brush your teeth.
because again, them
Uh-huh.
people there, you
Yeah,
can reach orally. Same way. So you still have to be careful if it's even kissing because yeah,
yeah,
and saliva.
yeah.
And
Okay.
no who they go down pan who
Yeah, yeah.
on these places. So them are whatever they have done in the vaginal and pelvic area, it's in whoever's mouth. So you're getting whatever they're taking from down there to up there.
Oh, wow. And some people like kiss people where,
Exactly.
eating all different places.
All right. You're not
Oh
popular.
Lord.
Everybody.
Yes, I'm gonna know. No French kiss. We're gonna do patois kiss. I'm gonna and then Empress. Yes, Empress. No French kiss. Just patois kiss. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that's serious. Okay, but I've seen people even. I mean, it's not a AIDS start, but I mean, I've seen people having AIDS for years, and actually, they look good same way because of the medication. Did the body not get um I mean, I say now used to the medication. And
So it's not used to like, all right. So as long as they're on their medication, they have the thing called them viral load. One
yeah,
of them keep it at a level, and then blood count, you have them white and red um blood count. So once it stay at a certain level and then stay undetected,
Yeah.
let's say somebody with HIV,
Yeah.
have sex with somebody when not have it.
Yeah.
You see, once they're undetected,
Yeah. Bless up brains. Yeah. Yeah.
Bless up. Keisha, bless up yourself.
hey honey, you see the
Alright.
person, with have HIV,
Yeah.
with the person when not have it,
Mm-hmm.
the person where not have it, they're not affected, because they're undetected because they might take care of themselves and then they on their medication.
Oh.
They
Oh. So wait. Let me see if I get what you say. So. So somebody that have HIV, somebody that doesn't have it can actually have sex with them and don't catch it because the
yeah,
person on their medication.
because then they on their medication, them their levels, their way fit there, like they're undetected.
Whoa.
They're not affected.
Okay.
So not because you have sex with somebody will have HIV, you go catch you. Once that there's somebody that take care of themselves. So you literally have, like, in the clinic when we work, you have couples that have HIV and one have it and one no have it, and they have kids together. And the baby will come out no have it because they have medication to make them take, so the baby will come out and no have it.
Okay. The mother does not breastfeed.
Right.
Okay.
So they have all these things.
So would you
With me,
would you recommend someone no because that person is taking care of his or her body to have a relationship with that person same way? Say it's safe? You would say it's safe?
no, I wouldn't recommend it to nobody. It's
Okay.
personal preference to with people. All right, just like the couple that um I so it's a thing like um it's couples that have been together already.
Oh,
So
okay,
when I
okay.
don't go cheat and find out today Avi,
Mm-hmm.
and then their wife or husband don't have it,
Mm-hmm.
but then they still decide to stay together. You know what
Okay.
I mean? In
Yeah.
that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna say what? That is why Frisco kids say draw your rubber for your
Yeah.
rubber. Well, I was sing a song like that. Rude boys don't miss silly rubbers really. Is it Frisco kid or Bojo? Rude boys don't
No,
miss silly. Eh?
rude boy, don't be silly.
Rubbers
Robust
will.
will. Yes, that girl on me don't want catch. Ah, who sing it?
Who sing it? Uncle
Oh,
Dan?
Sunday.
Me sure,
Rude
100%
boy,
sure.
don't be
Uncle Dan know.
silly. Robust fire Willie. I think I bought you.
I think
Yes,
about
that girl on me don't want catch it. I don't remember.
okay. Yeah, that's Bojo. See, me know Uncle Dan, I could bet and not lose. So Uncle Dan knows. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, brains, pick up yourself. Yeah, so tonight discussion, peeps, is would you forgive and continue your relationship? In your relationship, if your spouse gives you a sexual transmitted
Yeah, man, be general.
disease. Yeah, and brain say you would continue.
No, I mean, I'm blessing. You them
I bless that, brother.
no mix up your man.
That you want to set me up with a Keisha.
Yeah, tell you. Let's set you up.
But it is good to forgive, bro. Forgiveness is good. The Lord say shall forgive.
Mm.
Yeah, that is true, but
Yeah,
not forget. And for you not forgetting, you
yeah.
still
No,
forgive.
no, you're not gonna forget, but you
So,
forgive.
no, but if you don't forget, think
Oh,
about it. Don't forget.
oh, you forget unless you lose the memory.
Good. So if you don't forget, it's like you still have your eyes on a person, kind of person asleep with you.
Yeah. But then you have to remember one thing. So you did sleep with the Lord and he forgives you. But
Daily, bro. Daily.
you're alive. So you know, if you think about that, I mean, if he forgives me, I need to forgive. Yeah,
Sure.
it's serious. But
But
I just
but
say,
but but
but it kind of hard to forgive when you are somebody actually ruin your life, put it that way.
Well, sometimes the same Lord punish you, you know. And my punish you, you know, trust me, you
And give a disease.
know. Well. Good
Mhm.
night again, peeps. Everybody bless themselves. Keisha, bless yourself.
Yeah.
Blessing is still on vacation.
I'm not sure if she came back as yet or she come back as yet.
Oh, Joy doing Joy good.
No, I haven't heard from Joy tonight.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. Joy come in the morning.
I tell you.
You know, come tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
if me get a transmitted disease.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be AIDS. You have only other ones. Can
No,
choose.
but come on.
No, you have only other one can choose from.
Well, but think about it.
Yeah.
If we choose from the rest of them,
Yeah.
we consider AIDS a bring come give me.
Yeah.
Me have a quarrel and me I say, suppose this was HIV. Look what you do. So it's like
Yeah.
you cut something inside of me.
Yeah.
Why would I continue a relationship with you?
Mm-hmm. Jaja.
That's serious.
Yeah.
So
Trust me. It really serious.
yeah. So it's just like you bring HIV, come give me.
Yeah.
You understand? So no forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yes, straight up.
No, but I mean, so what if a HIV might as well continue together? What do you think?
No,
What do you think?
still not continuing together.
Why? But
Because we can't take my medication and live 20 years.
yeah, but why
So,
got why
But
got
if you can't take no medication and continue the same way, so
no,
exactly
you
why
might.
choose why
It
choose to
is
live with
not.
somebody else?
It is not even about accepting that I have HIV with you.
Mm-hmm.
You just has, you kill me. So you kill me. You stab me in my sleep. So you giving me HIV, you put a gun at my head and shoot me.
Yeah,
You can just hear say me get up one day and go hang myself.
you can't deal with the depression no more.
Thank you very much. So you kill me.
Oh,
I'm actually a walking dead.
I stick up in brain, you know. Say actually, it's not a joke because it's serious. I've talked to this female once, and she tell me that she have it, and I was telling her that you cannot go around and tell everybody that you have it. You get me? I say, but I guess she just came to talk to someone, and she say her family member tell her say she should just go on this bridge and just jump off.
Wow. Family member the wicked do.
Yeah.
And she's strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
You can share her
Yeah.
story. I respect people like that, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
she can actually share, say, you know, this reach me, I have it.
Yeah.
But and the people them that have it and don't want to share it, them more dangerous
Yeah.
and come like a silent weapon.
Yeah, because I know people and their family tell me that females say, listen, she don't care who get it. Because
She just had the road.
somebody give her.
She just had the road.
Yeah, so she just want to give somebody.
I thank God I never meet her in my lifetime, boy, in my life space when me I do road.
and it's so funny because I've dealt with patients that when we they make somebody know so they have it,
Yeah.
we have to have a psychiatrist,
Oh, yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
a doctor. You know, we have to have a few people because we can't just tell them so we don't give them no diagnosis over no phone or nothing. They have to be there in person because we don't know what will happen when they get that diagnosis there. So like a psychiatrist have to be on site
Yeah.
when them a get that the news they can we don't know or then go react.
Yeah.
So one guy in particular, he was like when him get film news, you know, him kind of they get that's something you can't get used to. I'm not gonna say he was getting used to it,
Yeah.
but he was kind of like, you know, adjusting to the idea and him a coming, you know, for your regular appointment them and there's something there. He was open with the fact that he was he was a guy and he was gay. He was going to like the public parks and just like fuck anything he see.
Whoa.
Business. He just went one get everybody.
Yeah.
And that was just his state of mind. Like, care.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that went just in.
Wow. As we say, female say it. I mean, she not look nobody. Because I remember one time I confronted a female also, and say, you know what you have. So I don't know why you keep messing around, other men and things. And she said, well, me not look them, and them I look me. So and at the time I didn't know what to do. But I think even in Jamaica I could have reported her down. I don't
Of
know.
course. Could have been arrested.
Yeah.
They arrested a couple of people in Jamaica for that already.
Yeah.
For intentionally having sex with somebody knowing that they have HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And I know another guy too got it, and he knew because, as I say, his girlfriend side man tell him, which is the main man, they need to go and get it tested, and him say never want to know, and he actually didn't go and wasn't doing anything about it, and I say he died. I repeated earlier, he died roughly about 2 years ago.
That's another thing. There's a lot of people have HIV and they don't want to accept them have it. They have it. They're going around spreading rumor like people over them are is a form of sickness. Them a try, but they don't want to say it's HIV. So they try if you don't turn up to the clinic, turn up to the doctor, and them just sick and dead.
And say, to tell the truth, I know that a girl, I know this girl, and she liked him. The guy that had it, she liked him, but she respect me. She was telling me that she like him, what I think about him, and things she was thinking about, because I used to care all about and thing. What I think about, I say, listen, I respect her too, and I tell her, and I think she tell him because he never talked to me after.
All right. So
yeah, seriously.
You finish? You finished the answer? All right. Do you believe that the government across the world, health organization, do you think that let me mention Jamaica. We come from Jamaica. I'm a Jamaican. I'm gonna have to speak about there. So, say for instance, we hear that people have HIV. You don't think the government should?
Yeah.
You don't think the government should find out a Tom, Deacon Harry, Johnny and Larry, and Pammy and all these names of HIV? I think the government should have them in a center, keep them into a center. Don't let them out and live a regular life and spread it. Once you come to the doctor or the clinic and we know you have HIV, you just see the police turn up with a bus and we take you and put you into a center. You get food. You can't even work, but we monitor you.
No.
Why not? No.
No. Come on.
Listen. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
No, me not laugh because it's funny.
That's inhumane.
We're not Keisha. We're not Keisha. I'm not coming against people with HIV because sickness is here for anybody and nobody special. Right? And me not come as con to them. I'm just thinking like the people them in high society and the government. What are we doing to fix or eliminate the spread of HIV? More, you tell me what is taking place to eliminate the spread of HIV across the world. You have people from America traveling. You have people
to eliminate this. All right. Let me talk about America because Jamaica not equipped enough to deal with HIV. Let me talk about America. So we have up here the Department of Public Health.
Yeah.
So where the hospital where me work, you see every positive result where we get,
it
go to the Department of Public Health. So it track them, right? So it have everything for every one of them. You see what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know your address, you know everything about you, you know where you live, you know your social, because we have we have to fill out a paperwork for you.
But
And
Keisha, that's in Jamaica also. The system in Jamaica know all HIV patients from you going to a clinic or a doctor, and they recommend say you have HIV. They know where you live, they know everything about you. But everybody's free around.
okay,
Yeah.
voila. But I'm just saying,
No, go ahead.
and up here, I just think it's more accessible than in Jamaica.
Okay, fair,
And
right, fair enough.
here and up here, it's not going to be nobody now go embarrassed. We're gonna want HIV clinic up here.
Okay.
Okay. In that case then.
So embarrassed for going to want HIV clinic at Jamaica.
All right.
And how are they? Well, are they? And it's not like the clinic them up here, you know, say HIV clinic.
Yeah.
So it's like one of the HIV clinic that I was in, there was HIV, primary care, psych, social work. So it was a whole bunch of things all in one. So nobody couldn't say, "Oh, I want HIV clinic." That's enough. Can you say everybody they come in at one clinic?
Yeah, but Keisha, wait, let me correct that while you go. In Jamaica, you don't have nowhere that mark HIV clinic. It's in UC hospital, but it's a main here. So once people see you go there, people just feel say, "Oh, the G gonna take a checkup."
Right, but that's what I'm trying to say. Instead of just having one main area, just you understand what I say? Don't let it be like, oh, this specific part is for HIV, because it just look like everybody just they get scanned.
But Keisha, I get what you're saying, because in Jamaica that I know of, because female tell me that a lot of people don't go to the area you're from. They go far because once you go to that clinic, people gonna know. That's what when you go to that section, you're gonna know exactly what you're going for.
Yes, but Devon, as Keisha is a person that work within in that field, right? I don't know much about that field. I just know that there's a disease out there in HIV, and I wouldn't not even my worst enemy, I wouldn't want to catch it. Right? And you don't know, abstinence makes sense, and have sex in condom is a key. Me I send across the world to everybody we can listen to the show. You know what I mean? But I'm saying we are speaking of how can this be eliminated? How can the spreading of HIV can under control? Now, what our governments across the world is doing? Oh, you have people from America can just travel to with HIV, come to Jamaica, meet a Rastaman and Ochi, and Ray and catch HIV. It's not supposed to be like that.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Good. You can't in Jamaica just walk around with HIV and she just go give 1 minute. That is like it's like it's like the world is under human torture, bro. We are me have HIV and we just come a Cayman and spread it.
So no, you can't spread that Cayman. So
no, thank you very much. But we just give you an example. I'm giving you an example.
No, but that's it only if you're on permit per se.
Yeah, but if me go do my medical, find out me have HIV, they're gonna hold on to me.
Right.
Unless if you're a Cayman and you have HIV, you stand a chance within them country.
Right.
Because you're a Caymanian, and maybe they monitor you also based on a center or so.
Yeah.
Right? If you go like North Korea, right? That guy don't play.
Yeah.
They control everything in our country, bro.
Saying them shoot
it's you.
No, seriously.
Yeah, he do.
But
that's what I'm saying. So, but me don't want to bring that across. Like, say, get rid of them because they are still human beings. They can still work.
No, I'm not say here, but in that.
They can still work. They can still live a life. But brother, it's just not care, bro. It's just about enough of the people them can't even afford the medication, bro. It's not under control. America, you name it, right across the world.
So what you're saying, Brain, you think that they should put them in
into a center when you come and you have HIV, you is not a normal, regular human being out there say anymore because you have HIV, and that's the truth. So we can't have you as a regular human being.
Me not vote for you in a brain. Me not because he's a dictator.
Where say, brother?
Me not vote for you. Me not bother. You're a dictator. You're
No,
really like Castro.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, we talk eliminate them. So human being just the out in the world, walking around, traveling from country to country, and just spreading HIV, and them getting away with it, and how can I live them life?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Because a lot of people that have it, they do just spread it.
Thank you very much. That's human torture, bro.
Yeah.
So me own Jamaica, you can't come through my airport and you do a HIV test.
Mm.
And the moment you do a HIV test, you put on one thing for your hand, it can't come off till when you come back through. And if you live in the country of HIV, you can't move around, you know. But remember me tell you.
But friends, knowing our country and none of that, that's a big stigma.
Exactly.
You don't want to walk around.
That would just like the batty boy them down the same way.
You see that me try to tell you, say, no, this is why the world, boy, we can't have the world at all, boy. God no, because you're worried about stigma. They are not a normal human being amongst us, bro.
And we understand that, but
that's
again,
just the fact.
Would they blame the people that then strap up on themselves? Why have unprotected sex?
Come on.
The data just come out. One data just come out.
Keisha.
I think like a couple weeks ago, how much percent HIV cases in how much parish?
Yeah.
Like
Keisha.
Parishes.
How much kids have, Keisha?
I have 3.
Thank you very much. I have 1. So I have unprotected sex to have him. People want to have kids. People want to have unprotected kids.
Brain. Come on now. You know the Jamaican man, them don't they sling them, they can then they talk about can come no comfortable and this and that. And come on.
So and
stuff like that. Because
you Keisha say Jamaican man are fling them dick. Look here. Jamaica HIV didn't create it.
About Jamaica.
Yeah, but no, but I tell you. But I'm telling you that if you know your history, HIV didn't pop up.
No, but Jamaica. No, I know that. But we're talking about Jamaica right now. We're literally talking about Jamaica right now.
So Keisha, you work within the field. You know you're more deep into this thing. What you think?
Most of my cases them come from
Yeah.
Haiti, Brazil. Haiti and Brazil.
Black country.
Cases them.
Black country. So I'm asking you, what do you think if you become the president of America tomorrow, or the leader of the world? What can you do to eliminate HIV spreading across the world?
What me can do to eliminate it?
What you think?
What you think? Yeah.
Why?
Keisha sigh.
It's a big sigh.
Yeah.
It's a big sigh because that's like.
Well, you're afraid to answer, but let me tell you, if me get the world for control, if me get the world
center.
Huh?
No, may I ask you?
Say what?
No, if you become the president, then what?
Yeah, if me even the prime minister of Jamaica, HIV eliminated in Jamaica, may I tell you? The moment you go to alright, so the whole of them people, the way them say percentage right now, HIV is must a doctor record combat that these people come and testify for HIV. The whole of them get put in our center. Yeah, and feed and take care of una ton Taylor and all of them things and just make but your work within a circular era.
Yeah, but that's as I said, bro. Brain at this time, and then call it dictatorship.
No, well, if you want to call it that, you call it that.
I just say I violate their human rights also.
No, again, exactly, because that is inhumane.
We're protecting human rights, bro. Other human being have them rights.
So
So
what
me have my
for them rights though? Them are human too.
exactly, and have my rights. You can just normally meet a woman I like her and have sex and we clean and we good. You not have your right to walk around with a disease and spread it.
Oh Lord.
Come on.
Okay, so but you can spread the other common one them like
Bro,
gonorrhea,
listen,
chlamydia, and stuff like that.
listen, Defana.
What disease them not is spread?
Let me make myself clear.
Good night.
Let me make myself clear. I'm not against persons out there that catch HIV.
Yeah.
I'm not. We are speaking on the disease, not the person that catch it. Cause them already catch it. We are. I'm looking out for people out there that live in them life. Man meet woman, woman meet man. You know what people in America and white woman we catch them thing there and tell themselves that them are going to Caribbean and go spread that. You know much people just tell themselves that them are going to get a couple more youth and human being just tell them just them are going to do it.
Yeah.
Come on. So what the government across the world is doing to put a stop into this?
Again, but we have to let people be responsible for themselves to protect themselves. So, all right, Carly say, somebody come to another person, one person, Avi, them say, oh, me I got the Caribbean, go get somebody HIV. And you come to me with your beer penis or beer pum pum and go, all right, me go beer back. And the other person I go say, me no know you, let's use a condom or whatever. That now go in the argument. So just random, so just because then come from America or wherever then come from, protection is not going to be in the argument.
All right.
So we need to leave it up to adults to make responsible decisions. It's not up to the government. Adults need to make responsible decisions to protect them themselves.
All right, fair enough. You have the right. You have the right to make your decision. You have to stand responsible for yourself. That don't give you the right to have the mind to tell yourself, say, oh, you know, so we need to spread this thing.
People go think anything when they want to think, you know. People
okay, so we are so good. So that's what we are fixing.
In a sense,
that's what we are fixing.
Yo, anybody can say what they want to say. If me want to say, yo, me go stab somebody, me can't say anything when me want to say.
But Keisha,
me can't say, you know.
When I say it, I don't agree with him, but in a sense, me kind of understand what I say. Because in human thinking, I'm saying, people say it all the time, but and you also people can say them and say, but do it myself. Because in this life, you know, there is two laws more than anything, or two choices that you make that you should be good in this world. As long as you're not doing two laws, when I say two laws, you know, if you break. As long as you're not doing anything to harm yourself or harm nobody else, then you're good.
Thank you, but you're thinking to go and harm somebody.
We know you're right. Remember me tell us say the other guy come in there once he find out say him Avi. Him say him go in at the park. I want take down everybody and give them it. We know in a right.
Yeah, but even him know.
Right.
I mean, even him saying that no, I mean, a lot of people congratulate somebody if they like, you know.
We know in a right.
But at the same time, a lot of people would say you violate his human rights, you know. Because if you hear him say that, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna think about it, you're gonna destroy a lot of people's life. I mean, you know, it's a way. So in a sense, man, that's the brain that come from.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to Keisha. That I understand that everybody should stand them full responsibility. Going out, use condom, be safe. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. You are correct on that. But we are thinking of the mind of a human that sit down and plan that I'm going to Negril and she look like a dog.
Yeah.
And everybody's strong like me and you. And everybody's sensible like me and you. You have young girls that just coming out of school where them just feel like say them just a follow friend and go party and just a live. Some people drunk and have sex.
Because even the young girl that I thought about, she died about 2 years ago. You know when she catch it? She was about I heard that she was about 16 at the time.
Exactly.
So she was
All
a young
right.
teenager and somebody give
All
it to
right.
her.
You have people with HIV out there where rape. You have man out there just tell himself, say, if me can't
All
get no
right.
woman, just go rape.
Okay. All right. Stick up in. Remember me tell you say,
Mm-hmm.
when we're given the diagnosis, we have to have mental health person on site,
Yeah.
along with the doctor, therapist, everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Them diagnoses are literally mad ras people.
Yeah.
So you don't know when you say when people they think about they want give this as somebody at this, give this as somebody at that. Enough mad people we deal with after they get the diagnosis, so you don't know what mental state people is in when they're thinking what they're thinking. So when they must say, oh, me go give this as somebody at this, or me go give this as because it can fuck up their meds.
Thank you.
So you never know
listen,
what
it can mess up your meds.
So make it okay, and we understand and listen, we commit enough for them.
But cause looking at Keisha.
All right. You know, say, me tell you, Keisha is getting me wrong. I mean, let me break it down so you don't get me wrong. This is a good girl that grew up in church, grew up in her home.
Mm-hmm.
She know nothing about the street. She meet Dick. She meet Jason. Jason named Dick.
Mm-hmm.
She and Jason love each other. Them love each other, go on date. Jason is a nice guy that even go to church also. She fear minor thing if you go do the HIV test with Jason. Them start kiss, them start to go on date. It been 3 months. She decides that she's having a relationship. Look how much are we going on a relationship and I get for doing an HIV test.
Yeah.
The woman not bring it up now, the man not bring it up. We might talk about it, but we just end up and have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, we are human being.
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect in this situation. No, she in a relationship. So you make it seems like we are speaking about just the word responsibility and two people around you're flinging them dick around. Jamaican man flinging them dick around. No. It's not everybody flinging around. People go in normal relationship and don't know that the person that you're going in a relationship with is a bastard. Just like when you're going in a relationship with a man and he might cut your throat. You don't know say it's a killer you're going to lay down with.
Mm-hmm.
That time the Jason don't know say him have it, but him come in good relationship with this girl. Boom, when you look now, this girl the first time she going out in a relationship having sex. HIV.
Oh Lord. What a little sin.
No, but them already, Keisha go through a school and a training, so I understand the mind where she have, but me not go through it. I'm speaking on the real rights of human. That are not human rights where death and talk about.
Keisha trained to be more tolerable. To tolerate them more.
Accept.
To accept.
And death when I tell about human rights, that is where them create a human rights. That is a system. The real human right is we find out say you catch this thing to maintain humanity.
Yeah.
HIV would have limit right across the world already, bro. If this was something they would do from 20, 50 years ago, brother, when it just come among human beings.
So it eradicate them totally.
Exactly. This thing would we have a topic? Would have just come and hear about it in history and know say to our father, our mother drop out from it, our grandmother and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
But we have people flying from country to country every day to want to make no money. With the health organization, they want to make money off medication. Them can't trick me, bro.
Yeah.
Them can't trick me, This is just a money making thing, fam.
It is. All these.
But it's not. That is human torture. It is human torture.
So what I totally understand when you say brain because
it's not like I'm against person that have HIV. HIV, we understand that we have to deal like human being. You have to work like a regular person. Don't get me wrong. When I tell you say the government them are the human rights them do nothing wrong either. But what are we doing to eliminate HIV?
Mm-hmm. So
nobody can answer the question.
So we should all have them at one place.
Come on, Devon. Keisha's supposed to be that's something to Keisha to discuss after the tip our tongue because you work around these people. We're supposed to have sorry for these people and even sorry for the people them that don't catch it as yet. We have kids coming up. We have sons and daughters coming up. Come on. Them teach about them thing in high school, bro. We have guidance counselor we teach you them thing in a school and show
again,
condom and infected vagina and penis and HIV. And we still go have sex with girl in my community beer back.
Mm-hmm.
Look how much girls get dropped out of school for get breed. Them people go to school and learning that.
And again, Nakisha, I mean, I have to understand where I come from because you can imagine a lot of people know that they have it, you know, and it's not like they, for example, they really want somebody to catch it, but just that they get too interested in this person.
Exactly.
And
it's not about
they
us
don't
flinging out.
they don't want to tell the person because they're going to end up losing the person. You get me, I say? So it's a way.
Yeah.
So brain is saying,
brother, me study me.
Yeah,
bro, me read about HIV and everything, Devon. And a person can have HIV and don't know.
Yeah.
And living natural and fit and come play football and in their every party and in the girl flex and he don't know till maybe years after.
Oh, you don't know, Keisha?
And me I tell him can go to the clinic and it don't show him have the HIV.
Keisha?
Ask, bro.
Keish?
And you don't know, you say?
Yeah. Elaborate on that, Keisha.
A person catch HIV. And you go and do the thing where them pushing in your finger and juke or whatsoever the case, the different tests, swab mouth. It don't must show same time. It can be maybe next 3 months down the line. It show up in the body. It show up, say, when you go do about the test, it represents, say, yeah, you have HIV now. Unless me that waste time at school.
Keisha?
Yeah, in a work, so.
Night, Jai.
Like everything different now.
Different now. Oh, when a nation of people don't have it, spread it to another nation of people. Eh?
Everything different now.
I hear you.
Like technology different now.
Bro, HIV. It's HIV, it's tricky. And it don't have a symptom. It don't have a specific symptom, bro. Like where you can pick out certain sickness that come with a symptom from.
Right.
And listen, wait, give me a chance to speak. And HIV is different from AIDS. AIDS can be, once you do the test with AIDS, you have AIDS.
No, HIV turns into AIDS.
AIDS. That's why I say, so when you have AIDS, that's why I say when it reach AIDS, it easily detect. But the HIV is tricky. You can go, I'm telling you, bro.
No, Keisha working out for 18 years, you know, so I said, I can't bring her in it. And I go, Keisha, Google it, you know. Keisha ain't Googling it. She have been there. She have been around the block. So, Keisha, what you would know?
Work with them, me test them.
And Keisha?
Yeah?
What you wouldn't know, though?
No, they go know. Because, all right, so it just depends. All right, so you have HIV 1, HIV 2. It just depends on what comes back reactive and non-reactive. So you either have
can I read something?
Go ahead.
Because you just mentioned about reactive and non-reactive and HIV 1 and 2. But anyway, a person with HIV can live for weeks, months, or even years without knowing they have it, depending on whether they get tested or show symptoms. Here's a breakdown. Window period, 12 weeks after exposure. After exposure, it takes time for the body to produce enough HIV antibodies or viral markers to be detected. Me I tell you, Keisha, me can just catch the HIV, bro. In my system, Devon, and I flu, and I start to feel my body. But me just feel like a normal flu, bro. I'm going to do tests. And it don't show in them with them tests and them thing with them joking in or swab your mouth or whatsoever. Say me have the HIV. It don't show up in the body as it. And then me gonna have sex with Christine, Crystal, and everybody. So I'm saying when it detect and shows me have it, take me and carry me to a center. And when you test the rest of people, them like how them show the percentage of people in Jamaica, take them and go put them in one center and feed them and take care of them and don't let them out here walk up and down and spread it to amongst other human beings. And me attack right across the world.
So you're saying that
eliminate it.
so you said
We
the
never
show
tell us to carry them, go kill them and them are a human being. If them were doing that 50 years ago, we would have this problem.
so you said brain they should be with each other.
It's simple.
So they should isolate them from the rest of the world.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah, straight up.
Fire.
Wait,
Bro,
the
straight up.
the
If I
president
get
of North Korea then, not Korea then, King John.
bro, I'm speaking straight up. If I get up and go and cheat and I catch HIV and I bring HIV to my wife, right? I should get locked up and one center and do take care of me. And don't make me and my wife out here among people and spread it. Straight, me I tell you.
Fire. I'm brain. All right. You see with the testing, the
Could have put
testing.
me up on CNN News. I see him team talk.
Hold on. Yes, Akisha?
You see with the testing period, you see where brain just look up when he say, 2 weeks, go down to 12 and so. Within the first 14 days after unprotected sex, you come in, you can't get tested. It can be detected. That's why they always hold on,
Yeah.
That's why a provider always tell you need to get tested every 3 to 6 months.
But why they say that?
Three. So not because it say it can't show up. You see, once you have the unprotected sex, there is not because show up in a however long is it, because it goes show up for some people after the 2 weeks. It might show up for some after within the 3 months or whatever. You just need to get tested.
So
some people don't get tested and they go along with it until they drop down dead. That's for them business, because them no one get tested.
So let me explain.
Hold on the brains. So Blessings is not on the live, but she's somewhere. The internet no good. So she said my message. She say, I'm listening. Just can't come in. Let brain know that I agree with him 100%. She said, curve it like leprosy. She said what? And also she said about medical system and you should tell them then immediate family and stuff like that, and take them out of society as she agree with brain. All
right. So let me explain what Keisha is saying.
Yeah.
Keisha, based on what Keisha just explained, right? May I just say it in a different way. Once you have unprotected sex, you should check up every 3 to 6 months. You come and do test for STD, HIV, whatsoever. But for HIV mainly. So we're going straight from the point. Now, remember, you have sex last week. You do a test within the next 2 weeks' time. Nothing, you go and do the test, nothing show up.
Yeah.
Right? All right. You're going to do the test the next 3 months' time. It'll go show up. But through a person go do the test. Them have unprotected sex, But through them go do the test and the test shows them, me not have HIV. Him feel same good. You're not good because you have to follow up on your testing.
Yeah.
Because more sure now.
So
that's why it's a thing where mandatory with them I try to show you say. So that's the process. That is what you're supposed to do when you have unprotected sex.
But what I like, that's why it's good. So that's why counseling and testing. That's why counseling and testing is like necessary.
Most definitely.
When someone comes in to see me, you sit down with me. There are certain questions I am going to ask you, because me go ask you about your sex life within the past year. Me go ask you about your partner them within the past year, all of that, right? based upon all you answer me, I go counsel you upon certain stuff.
Yeah.
And whatever comes back, if everything comes back negative and depending upon your sexual activities, me know how to talk to you. You understand me? I say,
Yeah.
nobody knows if you're being honest with me. You understand me? I say, some of them very honest, you know, but like if you're going to come to me and say, oh, me have like I've had 5 sexual partners within the past 2 months. All of them were unprotected. Okay. You are a very frisky person. You take enough risk.
Your risk high. Your
You
risk.
you're very high risk.
Yeah.
So me
Yeah.
know how to deal with you. Like
Yeah.
you're upset and you don't know who the frig you get it from. So
All right.
so me come back with you now. Say you come back, you're sitting come back positive. What me have to do, you come back positive for chlamydia. Me go have to give you a pill for you. Plus me go have to give you 4 extra prescription
Yeah.
for the partner them where I have within the past few months. Cause me not have to tell them to come in, to get tested. Just the mere fact say you have sex with them, I can prescribe something for them
Hey,
so that
listen.
they can get it.
This live is very interesting tonight, and we have some question marks, Keisha.
Yeah, me can prescribe the pill so they can get it same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you carry go give them. But
Mhm.
then him go afraid now, you know, fi go give them it. Some of them say, yes, me want the prescription. Some of them not even want tell them say me have it. But
Yeah.
I feed them choice. You understand me? I say some of them will take 1 out of the 4 or 2 out of the 4, depending on who they feel comfortable, you know, figgy too.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it just depends. And with like the HIV part. So say they came in, they have unprotected sex, and they came in, and it's it's negative. Me go have to talk to them in a way, say, not because it's negative, it doesn't show up right away. So you still need to protect yourself when you're having sex. You need to make them know, so they still need to protect themselves, and you need to come back, you know, within the next. Come, me I chat to them like them are pitney still,
Yeah.
regardless, because I need them to stay protected. Because that's the aim, that's the goal. Not just they grow and they have unprotected sex. So it may feel good or whatever.
So
My goal as a provider is for you to have protected sex.
so that's the way how you break the news to them when you find out say that Tom Joe have HIV and you're coming with the result to Tom Joe, or you break the news the news to them.
So me myself, I know me Bricky, I'm
Okay.
a psychiatrist.
Okay.
So but I'm in the room.
Okay.
So me the psychiatrist and then primary care doctor in the room. So the psychiatrist, you know them in a the little voice and
Or if you provide juice or water and tell them for
what they need, like all those stuff are in there. Honestly, like the room is set up a way. It's kind of like put them in our kind of calm.
Yeah, no, you would judge ya.
Right.
Judge ya.
I'm just imagining.
So, you know, sharp
Oh my
objects
God.
the way. No, they were feeding fling or, you know,
Yeah, no,
when they feeding sure
yeah,
or whatever. So it's just, you know, I mean, it's
So,
a part of life.
but Keisha, even a psychiatrist there or not, I mean, what the psychiatrist is gonna say, it's not the end of the world.
No,
Oh,
well,
you're
no, and it's not
okay.
the
Just
end of
take
the
your
world.
medication.
It's
You-
not the end of them. Go tell them say something where they can't live with. In the just
That's the
kill
trick.
themselves, because a lot of people, the first thing they go and do, I kill themselves.
Yeah, bro.
And
No, just
psychiatrist is there for making you get to this. So
Mhm.
And that's just that.
I have a next question for you. If you have 10 dog living at your house, 10 dog.
10 who?
10 dog, like dog, animals,
Dogs?
dog.
Okay.
Dogs, yeah.
3 out of the dog go outside, come back in, and full of flea.
Mhm.
But immediately you just get up and realize that, oh, these 3 dogs are flea. Right? The 7 other dog didn't went out there and catch a flea. How you would have deal with the situation with the 3 dogs and the 7 dogs that don't have the flea as yet?
But that's different though. Me go quarantine them the 3 dog day.
All right, so wait.
That's different.
You don't wait no, man.
You sure?
Wait no. Reason we are reason, you know. No say no, there's nothing no different, man. Reason we are reason. So you're gonna put these 3 dogs away
Yeah.
because you don't want the spread
Right.
of ticks. All right, rest there. Did you see the percentage of people in Jamaica that they said have the HIV?
Is she here?
Yeah.
She here? Yeah.
No. No, me see, Pandey.
All right.
As in that thing, you didn't see the people them. You hear what them say.
Yeah, like the
news, like
the article.
Like this Parisha, 10%,
Yeah.
like 13, 14, just
All
different.
right, good. So if Jamaica have 1,000 people, and they said 200% of people in Jamaica, out of the 1,000 people live in Jamaica, have HIV. Is that a high percentage or a low percentage?
We say how much percent?
Yeah, like 200% out of 1,000.
1,000 persons live in
Live.
Jamaica?
Yeah, and you have 200% out of the 1,000 have HIV. Is that high or it's not high?
That are the whole population. That are more than the population.
That's more than the population.
Yeah, because if I say 1,000 would be 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
With that maths, yeah. So take time with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As if you say 100%.
I don't want you to say 100.
Everything.
Let me say 50.
100%. Yeah.
Let me
exactly.
say
20%.
Right. Let me say 50. Let me say 50%.
Okay.
That a half.
So you say if 1,000.
Yeah. So that will be 5. That will be
500.
Yeah, so, good. So is that good or bad?
That's bad.
All right. And then now you allow those 500 people with the HIV to roam amongst the 500 that don't have it. Explain that to me, if that makes sense. Based on what we are trying to say from night.
Listen, why put the population? Brains?
No, I want you to answer. Just try break it down for me.
But Brains, like you say one though, they say if a dog them have flea, you know, if you go separate them, so you try.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a fair comparison though.
No, if I try put you in a position as a kid.
Yeah, but and then I think like
Maybe here you say you think
I just don't think.
Bro, so you see the simple point what me I try to make, bro, is it just don't seem sensible to me from day one, like who were running this world from day one, bro.
So you're holding
even if it get where like wildfire before them could have discover, before them could have even make medicine. It's a simple strategy to just come up with and just find the people them that have HIV right across the road and put them in a center.
Well, it's just like COVID. That did the COVID.
Just like COVID, brother. It's simple, brother.
Oh.
Because that's what they do to try to eliminate COVID, because they say they never know what it is. And everybody was trying to fight this thing.
Yeah, but COVID is airborne though.
No, I'm just saying, just I say, just
He's
like
just
what
saying that it's a
HIV does.
disease. In brain,
Eh?
he's just saying COVID is a disease.
Yeah,
So,
but just I give an example.
so whosoever have it, they isolate them.
Yeah.
It might sound away still, but I mean, I don't know if it's something, if it's
Bro.
fair for me to say it's something to think about.
Hey, you see.
What is a thought, Keisha? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know, but then are we going to do that for all the infectious diseases?
HIV.
But there's a lot of infectious diseases.
HIV.
Yeah, because brains, as I said, some of them, get rid of the media.
HIV.
You have
There's a lot of other deadly infectious diseases too.
Well, HIV me I talk about. Because it's the number one on the list. Bet me.
But I feel bet you it is number one.
Yeah.
HIV me I deal with.
Oh Lord. So you say isolation, brain.
Yeah, bro. And take care of the people them. These are sick people, bro.
So when you say take care of them?
Oh, you mean? So the government that take people tax paying money for? Mind them.
Oh, you said take care of them. So what you know really like you mean you say have them until they die.
No man, take care of them, man.
Until.
Why? When me say like you literally see the people them and you cannot even tell.
Yeah, that they have it.
I swear
exactly.
to you can't even tell. Like the people them are dressed up on them a garden job, jacket and tie, everything. Like you're looking at them, I don't know, like they look maga down or nothing. They look.
Bro, this is crazy, bro.
Normal. So Keisha, so that means now. So what? I mean,
so when you like them up in a center, I'm looking at him like, what put in a corporate job, like in corporate America, like them up in a center in a pass sewing machine and they do whatever. Like it just sounds weird to me because they have their regular jobs in, their high-rise office buildings, lawyers, whatever job they have. You see what me I say? It just seems weird to me.
Yeah, I understand what you say, Keisha, but I'm understanding where you're coming from, Keisha, because brain is not where you are as in your experience. So, but so you're definitely seeing things from a different perspective. Brain is seeing it from a different perspective.
And then one of the things
but then again, I mean, me see it from both of your perspective.
No, Keisha, perspective is going to work, getting paid, just like a police officer. Just getting paid, going to work. No, disrespect.
But guess what? Yeah, and you know what the thing is too? All my years of working with these people, me see one man, I swear to you, me think him man when go dead because them wheel come in pan in deathbed. I swear to you, in coming pan one stretcher in a clinic. When me tell her say, me not think the man when go make it. You would think of Africa the man likes the in the part of Africa where see like fly the them.
Okay.
And you like you see the ribs that the part of Africa where the worst part of Africa where they show you. Me think the man can go dead. You see when me see the man like about month and a half after that. Me couldn't believe
sailing.
I couldn't
take a cruise ship.
That it was the man.
Bossy.
Me say that this man look like he was soon dead.
Hey, bro. I know a man who is living in a community, fam. They say the man head gets HIV, but the man AIDS him did up. He throw up on a scratch and bro, I see the man head get lick like brother. I say I can't believe, brother.
Yeah, so well on the brain. So this is what Blessing says. Me just copy it and paste it. So now me write this. I just copy and paste it. So Blessing say, take care and quarantine them until a cure is found. I'm sorry, I don't have access to this live.
Then now I'm gonna get on cure.
So
So
I'm
they go
to
in that
listen. Why she can't have access?
I guess where she is, internet not working.
Oh,
properly.
but she's watching. But she's watching.
Yeah, she's watching. Yeah.
Then go in at the center they forever. So if they not go find the cure for cancer, they not go find a cure for HIV.
Well, same as how you have a place with mad people. You have mad people going on the road and lick down people with big stone and them thing. They're really supposed to take them and put them in one place, inject them, feed them, take care of them. It is the same thing.
Yeah.
And they now go do that. Cause mad people they all about America. And
Yeah, you have 50%. You have 50% of people. Suppose if these 50% out of 1,000 have the mind of say we are going to go rape, we are going to go spread. Think about that, no man. Keisha looking at it just from without self-control.
But at the same time, brain, what she has to still know, some people that is not their intention, and some people catch it. I mean, it wasn't their fault. They didn't go intend to get it. So she has said, should you know, that seem kind of inhumane.
Everybody they grew on to say, oh, I'm gonna give it to everybody. Not everybody. And all right.
Brother.
I have some moms. That
said.
came in
so Alan, the system
they had
something will never happen. Okay.
Exactly.
They have HIV, right?
Yeah.
And their kids were born with it.
Mm-hmm.
And when me tell you, say, the mere fact that their kids couldn't grow up like with a normal life, and these two other kids, them like I don't know, I just felt so bad for them because they were beautiful kids, bright kids, college, one boy and one girl. They went come from some part of Africa. They went come from and the girl was so beautiful, and I'm just there and I'm thinking this girl will never have like a normal life, she'll never have kids. And this was before they made the medication where two people with HIV can have
kids without it.
Yeah, and then the son, college educated and stuff like that, and then just born with everything, and them just they live, and it was just, for me it was just so disheartening, just to see that. So what I'm saying is, like, I know everybody, some people were just unlucky, for just born in it. Some people get from them cheating husband and cheating wife, or
some get raped.
Some get
some get it by maybe by
needle stick,
or
somebody get it from like a dirty tattoo needle.
Yeah. It can be from those things.
You know me, I say, and that happens a lot. The one
so within the center, you want to put on tattoo, you're gonna have a tattoo guy in there for you.
The one thing about the rape, which is kind of a good thing, obviously rape bad, but if you come in within 72 hours, there's stuff that you can get to prevent it. There's medication you can get to prevent it.
Really?
Yes.
So wait, I want to get what you say. Good. Yes.
If somebody with HIV rape you.
No, rape somebody, yeah?
Yeah. Not you. Harry, why is that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Let me hear that. Can you teaching me something?
Yeah. It's called NPEP. So if I look up NPEP, NPEP,
NFEP.
NPEP, NPEP.
NPEP, all right.
Yeah. So that's once you come in like 3 days
Mm-hmm.
in a this space where you get rape, that's something that can help you um to prevent that.
So that we just clear. So
Yeah,
if the HIV start to run through my stream, it just clear
right,
it.
right. Just come in
Because
right away before
okay,
the
all right.
72 hours.
Okay, you just teach me something. All right, next thing more you teach me. I see this thing where they're saying like there's a pill now. Say for instance, I have HIV and I got have sex with a female, and let me see if I say it right. So she take the pill, she can't catch it. Like there's a blocker, like there's a blocker for it, like a pill that block her from catching it. Do you know of that?
So um I don't I think that's more along the lines for gay couples.
What is it?
What do you mean, teacher?
I mean, never read no gay article before. All right. Why you say that? Because I've learned that HIV back in the days was mostly some more have to do with like gay people.
Mm,
Am I right?
yeah.
Okay. But why though? Why would it be like a gay like it was for gay people sickness? Why?
For some reason it was mainly gay men that was getting it
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Okay.
It was mainly men that was gay men that was getting it back in the day.
So is it more is it that cassette or what?
Or it affect the anus area mainly or what?
Well, it's mainly it's mostly gay men it affects. I mean, those were mainly my patients.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it still, affects them a lot.
Wow.
So where in the body it damage the most? Like sorry, like your lungs, what it do?
Lungs, kidneys. So it definitely weaken your immune system. So most of the patient them, I know HIV kill them.
What?
Pneumonia?
It breaks down their immune system, so they die from kidney failure, lung, liver, all of them. They're sitting there pneumonia, so it breaks down their immune system.
And say open up.
Yeah, because whatever else just like kidney disease, lung disease, pneumonia, a lot of them die from pneumonia, but it's never the HIV that kills them.
All right, my next question.
Always some other underlying disease.
Okay.
My next question.
Mm.
What if they're making medication or pills now that can make people live for 25 years, 30 years?
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe that they can make that medication or pill stronger, like stronger dose to cure it?
I believe there is a cure out there, but again,
Right.
it's a money making thing, so they're not gonna make that available.
All right. Do you know of Dr.
Pharmaceutical company they want they want their money. How much money them a make off of them a sitting here?
So a cure don't pay that much. I get a cure. So treatment.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
They want the people them refill them prescription every month.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
Hepatitis C. You guys know about hepatitis C, right?
Yeah, I heard of it.
So so there's HIV, then there's hepatitis C. That comes next to HIV. So that's another one that's it comes and then it goes. One time we show up and then the next time, we show up. That's one of them. Drug addicts gets that a lot because they shoot, needles.
Yeah.
They use needles
Yeah.
a lot. You see, one pill,
Mm-hmm.
$1,000. One single pill.
Really?
One dege pill.
Oh my God.
ONE. Not 30.
Mhm.
Not 1 month prescription. One single pill.
But 1 month prescription, I want a pill.
So if you take 2 pills per day,
Mm-hmm.
that's $2,000.
Wow.
2,000 US
Wow.
dollars,
Wow.
not Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not Naira, US.
exactly.
Mm.
They're expensive. They might make their money. So
So,
they're not.
so even that now, somebody gonna die from that then because they're not gonna afford it because the healthcare now cover that and all that.
Hep C, people that from Hep C. But
Oh.
their insurance you cover it.
Insurance cover it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you not
Yeah.
if you not have no insurance, I get frig.
Well, that's
Keisha,
a
you
big-
know Dr. Sebi?
Mm?
Sebi? You know of Dr. Sebi?
Yep.
yeah, sure heard of him. Man.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1
You
gram.
believe in cure?
Me believe it.
Okay.
Me believe it.
And I'm sure even that in the brains, I mean, when we look into this life, it don't really matter what, even disease per se, then when you look into it, that's what you say. I mean, it make it look like this whole Christianity and that and church thing is just a business because when Christ was on the earth, people never used to have disease. People used to have disease and then they would get healed from it. So people rely mostly on only medicine now.
Medicine, yeah.
So what is the purpose of the church? That's you get what I'm saying?
Very good question, my brother.
Yeah.
But back in that Jesus days, I just regular like leprosy and they sit none of them are sitting there right. None of them are sitting there right there now.
No, but if you raise the dead.
Because the blind can see.
And leprosy, remember, so what was leprosy, Keisha?
From like HIV them time there.
Leprosy is not normal.
Well, true.
Leprosy is not normal. I mean, they get rid of it because they used to isolate them, as brain say. And they have to have a bell upon them when they come through. They say leprosy. And even remember saying when they have leprosy, when they had leprosy at that time, if they live in a house, they had to burn down the house that they was living in. Nobody could live in it. So it worse than HIV. Actually worse.
Me know say Keisha, the man to go be.
Yeah.
When she look, she see one of the AIDS patient them fly down and live a mobile.
Yeah.
No, she tell her cousin them and her cousin them I go start tell people and the people go tell her person they come if beware that man they
and that's one of the things when you're working in healthcare, you have to know about HIPAA. You can't do them sitting there. You we getting at me in the clinic, I see somebody when me know from my church, bend down, me have to bend down on that table, I have to go in my room to my boss and tell me see somebody when me know,
Yeah.
Because I didn't want him to feel like
oh my God.
Because you saw me, like you think me go to church, go tell everybody say, me see you come in a clinic.
Next thing I go to church and the pastor say, somebody near sick.
Right, and then go think say, and me go talk. You understand? And then me go lose my job.
Yeah.
So we had the Keisha.
So I had to, me say when me duck, one duck, you know, I swear, me don't know how me lick up my knee.
I say instead of him hiding, you hide him.
Me, I come in there one thing, just see me, so
Yeah.
one big dog, big quiet director, you know.
Yeah.
So Keisha,
Eh?
if him come at the church, I seem like I have one church sister and thing you can't see her. You can't tell her that time of HIV.
No.
Me would have tell it, me would have talk.
I couldn't. I went one babat.
What you said?
So,
I went one babat.
What do you mean? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to save him then. He just, he never just spread it. Because the other man want to be babat, nothing mix with him. So go and go spread it with
who
them.
knows if the other man ain't know, but
Well, we would save that the other man then.
With my job,
this man, he has HIV.
When you're working in a hospital, there is this thing called HIPAA. You have to protect the patient's privacy. You cannot go out and talk about whatever, you know, happens in there. You lose your job, you can get fined, you can get arrested and stuff like that. So you cannot relay their information, you know.
So just imagine, Keisha. So just imagine one of your female family. I mean, some a man that you come in your clinic and you know, so not even HIV and he have AIDS, and your family member, female, telling me how much she's in love with him, you know, and you can't say nothing to her. Yeah, because you got risk your job. Keisha, you got say it.
Well, me I got tell my family.
Oh Lord.
Tell us something. Yo.
Me think I have to lose my job because me probably would have tell him say I need to tell them.
Yeah.
First of all, him would have go see me.
Yeah.
I would have to tell her.
No, that's why I see you and know say yo, you have to shut your mouth, you can't say nothing.
No, he would have know say I have to tell her.
You have to lose your job or you get a lawsuit.
He would have know say I have to tell her. And first of all, me when go make my boss know say I'm a cousin or my sister man or what, like I am going to let them know.
Yeah. Okay.
So when me run going back now and tell my boss, you know, and tell him say somebody when me go to church with or whatever, me end up have to call the man in the office.
You call him?
With my boss and me and the man in the office.
Okay.
Yeah. And just to kind of make you know, say, you know.
Yes, you see I'm blind.
Information, you know.
Yeah.
Just stay right.
When
now go no way.
Well, listen
you know,
in my world.
No, sorry, serious.
Well, in my role and in my clinic, and say me I run the country or so. The picture come out, they have HIV. So people know they have HIV. We not pretty up nothing for you. Listen, anybody out there have HIV, I'm really sorry. I don't wish that on my enemy. I'm not coming against people that already have HIV. I'm speaking and they eliminate it and prevent the rest of people from catching it straight up. So we are put out a picture say you have HIV. So the world are gonna know. So people are gonna see and know say you have HIV and to beware of you. So you see, even if we not have to create a center. If the center can create food, we can there, we take care of and feed, you know.
Let's see, go
I don't want a regular life, I don't want to go work and party. On a picture I put out. And the CNN news say Tom Joe have HIV. They said what are the people that Westmoreland picture for God say them have HIV.
They say can Google it and find it.
Yeah, I'm supposed to. So if me meet you and she name Keisha Dawkins, me supposed to can go within a what I call it now, in a data system like a Google search, put in her name and then you come up and she's a HIV patient. Me and I go further in a relationship or no dating. Sorry, no out there. Sorry,
you make up one different name. What make
them out there. So much people in Westmoreland have HIV. I want to put out them picture. Nobody know who and them out there spray.
They hear me?
Just say why you gotta say Keisha?
If you say Keisha, couldn't say one different. Hey, Keisha can get some bad name, you know?
No, that's why I said Keisha Dawkins.
Yeah, but you still say Keisha.
Sonia, Patricia.
Stephanie, Millie, Mia Viz, something.
I show Keisha they ever come up with as a reason, you know. Sorry, but for real though, I mean, you know what I mean? As I say, when I'm not against the people, them, it's just a disease is really the problem, and the government not doing anything about it to eliminate it.
Yeah.
Understand that we everybody's supposed to stand their own responsibility.
Yeah.
Man, if you use them condom, abstinence makes sense. We know all of that. They are teaching it in school. Young girls still coming out and getting pregnant.
For real.
They must mother teaching about pregnancy and then still come breed. Their mother want them born man and then still come back man treat them and turn them in a menke.
Yeah, but
man use them. So good.
So
it's not like say it's not teaching. It's not like people is not aware.
Yeah.
But they don't believe like it's just people that after you catch HIV, I fling you seed all about the place. That for each man because your man a whore. Oh, the bad girl them girl there. And there's so many ways that she just pointed out. You can catch HIV. Can be a normal church girl, beat one normal man and him have HIV, but him just
so no brains. So like what you said, so you see that now it is fair for that normal church girl. It's fair go isolate she, put her on camp practically.
No, but it's still not fair for that HIV person to come and give this girl that just not in the world. So in shall get isolated from him, I got the center for you go and do the test. See, my coach tell us them come in our department, they do the test, and them have the HIV quarantine.
Yeah, but now that she feel like up in the center too?
Yes. We not partial for nobody, the baby we born, I have it in the center. We are eliminating this thing. Because look here, Keisha, if you get up a man in our ear say, HIV now is a airborne thing just like COVID. Come on.
That's different.
Hear them now. Hear them. Oh, it's different and it's HIV.
We're not gonna match you when you send for you too, because you're the dictator. We're not gonna match for you.
No, but if think about it, Devon. If you get up tomorrow morning here in the news, oh, HIV is now a airborne thing, just like COVID. We're a mass and you will catch it, and we thought that you're much people have it, and people for quarantine, and people for locking in and rare.
If you hear now come out of my house,
Same thing. So
it's
supposed to be fearable. As we as human being out here, the barber not supposed to use the same razor, and the man will do the tattoo which we want making money, he just juke you and then juke me immediately, brother.
Brain, you say something to me now. No, me I wonder if the barber use the same. The barber change it. No, seriously, barber change the razor.
All right. No, definitely not gonna be like that because
there has to be an open wound.
No, but me and say majority of the time my barber shave me in I mean when I spray alcohol it burn me.
Me get alcohol too, yeah.
Me I wonder if you use the same.
But no, it takes seconds, like say the HIV person, female blood on the razor, like it takes certain time by the breeze for like kill the bacteria or expose.
No, because sometimes I must have once somebody come out of a chair, somebody sit down.
No, but wait, the thing is like say
don't
for
they
instance,
spray that thing off? They spray it off, no?
Yeah, man.
Suppose,
but the ear, by certain time the ear kill it. But when I say 7 days at work, and we are work and have HIV, and the razor slice me. But while it slice me,
okay, Alan, yeah.
While it slice me, say for instance, now you have a open wound per year, and where you maybe get at the football field or have another job, but you have it open. So while it slice me, you automatically hold my hand and carry me if you go wash it off, and that run down in a year cut. You can't catch it from there, so because your wound exposed.
How about people sweating, Keisha?
No, the wound had like blood. It's blood.
Okay.
Blood has to be, exchanged.
Okay. So what saliva?
Yeah.
Your mouth cut and the person mouth cut.
Right.
You can brush all your teeth and cut your gum. Yeah. And a lot of people do not know. Let me show you how stupid the people them is. Say for instance, you book a female or a female book a man. Him eat the woman vagina, then put on in condom after.
Makes no sense.
She suck off the man thing, then tell the man put on the condom. And a lot of people don't know that mouth can give STD. Mouth can give gonorrhea.
But the whole reason for that because she don't want to get pregnant and you don't want to get her
I
pregnant.
was just going to say, probably you know, I get pregnant.
Yeah.
Well,
could-
some of them still in their mind. I tell themselves, say,
Protection.
I protect with you.
I couldn't for protection.
Yeah, and mouth can give you STD too. There's a lot of female can suck a man penis and him catch gonorrhea from it, from our mouth.
Gonorrhea and chlamydia.
And them thing that, yeah, so I'm a joke, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, man, I tell Fire that earlier.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna live certain life, bro. I'm not mixing at the street, I'm not mixing the nastiness.
Mm.
You have also man, if a woman then drive around and see them long out them tongue, jump in a woman them inbox. Oh baby, I will lick it for and then you know what hurt me? At them man, the female them like.
Yeah.
Not a body lang out them take off for me.
Let me show you, and you know what come as a man, don't eat vagina. Because I don't. I'm speaking to you in front of my wife, I don't.
Yeah.
It's not like the other day when you shot with the TV and me I tell her say different on TV.
And she asked what wrong with it.
No, I don't for real.
Yeah.
It's not my life.
Yeah.
Me no mixing of them type of thing there, bro, cause you get me, I say, bro. From the moment you in a them thing there, bro, you just I go around and just it's just a thing with us I go dry you to that world there, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, say what you said, Pinky.
Devon, it's long time you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you you come here 2015, so it will be in that. Good night, everyone. Sorry, my manners.
Good night, good night.
So in 2015,
Uh-huh.
it just came here. You have this particular man that I think they put out his picture. It was they put out his picture to let the people know that he have HIV.
Good thing them do.
It's not the government put out in picture, people put out in picture.
Government to be a night and put it out.
And this lady also, she passed away having HIV, and they said that she get it from her husband, and her husband was a well-known person on the island. He's a Jamaican. He's a well-known person on the island, and at one point the job that he was doing, they take him out, and he go there and get his treatment.
Okay.
Same that for stop work for a time because it was like, wait, I said no. Them probably in a danger or something like that. No, wait, I call that no, like them take him for care him go get tested or them did that say him them know if a she give it or a him give her.
Oh, so they be the husband come for him.
So was on permit? Not permit though.
No.
Oh, it couldn't be on permit.
So the government at the time that do what me I tell you, them find out so the wife died from it, so them come to him and make sure say, listen, we'll monitor you.
Because here in a
Devon,
Devon, I don't know if you know, but here, if you have HIV, if you're on work permit, you have HIV, and when you go and do your blood works,
Yeah.
yes, man. So if you go, man.
So Joy said he was a bus driver. Okay.
Jesus, please.
If you want dry.
So that means Jai
No, she don't call her name. She does say
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
right. That's good,
So
man.
that
That's good.
means Jai know his own.
Dry know his own.
So you see the one that I was telling you about, that the people, he's from here. The first one,
Yeah.
he's from here, and he used to drive around, even though him know him same have it and people know same have it. He used to drive around and play with him something and pick up young girls where just come on the island, for them drive and them stuff and things like that.
Hearing that, you know,
I'm listening.
young girls going around picking up young girls.
What Joy said a while ago?
So she know him very good.
Very good.
Oh my God, wait.
How good you know him, Joy? St. Catherine he came from. See? Well, good enough people come from St. Catherine.
Isha.
Yeah.
Yeah, here she said that the man do go around, couple young people and I like him want get himself involved with them or him do it, whatsoever the case is. Him not supposed to have the mind to think that because when you come at the clinic, you're no longer living at your address.
The Joy said went back to Jamaica. Okay.
Yeah, but
See? So you see it? When got back.
so what she's saying is like, okay, if a person came on PAM permit, yes, you have to do your medical, and
Yeah.
it comes back that
I know I place
um,
joy.
if it
Mhm.
comes back that that person has HIV, then I'm gonna send them back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just going to be like if I or anybody that is being filed for to
Mhm.
go to America and we do a medical and that come back positive or whatever, them not gonna let we in America. So I think that goes for any other country.
Okay.
Okay, but okay,
Oh,
you're not once you're traveling, you're supposed
yeah,
to come with a medical record. You're
So,
not supposed to go through the airport back and forth.
yeah,
so,
but not
so,
visiting.
so,
No, but
uh-huh.
visiting. So not like a work permit, like. But if you go on vacation or something, they're not gonna do. They're not gonna take a medical from you.
It's
Okay.
supposed to be like that then. You're not supposed to travel in a people country with your HIV disease and go spread it.
So Keisha, so if you know that, but they wouldn't have access to your medical anyhow, if you look at visa, they wouldn't know that. But they have access to your medical.
Mm?
They wouldn't they have no access to your if you're looking at visa, they don't have access. That not dependent anyhow. Yeah, that's
You
different.
mean?
He has his papers for the here looking at him, think you never know he have it. Okay.
But when he had his papers, so he got married and got his papers, and then. But the thing is, they said that he knew because he used to go to the clinic, so they
Yeah.
don't him get it from the wife or the wife get it from him.
Okay.
But the thing is, when Keisha said something. All right. So what happened is Jamaicans.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, sad to say, we are mostly Jamaicans, but sad to say that. But what happened is that a lot of things Jamaica do bandolo. So if you notice, I think I am right. If
Okay. Yes.
filed for, if you get filed for, you have to go to the U.S. Embassy.
Right.
And there, coming here, you cannot bring a medical from Jamaica to come here. Is when you come here, you have to get medical because you can't bribe anybody here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's what they do. So they don't take anything from Jamaica to say, okay,
right.
we want a medical from Jamaica. No,
And you probably can bypass some stuff or buy OTR.
biotical or whatever.
So
You can
hear
play
what?
that at the US Embassy.
So hear what? They need to implement the system then.
In Jamaica.
Right across the world, anywhere you travel from, you land there, you have to do a medical before you can start move visit or anybody.
But that's
So if
going
you know
to
if we have HIV and you want to do the
that's
medical,
going
no way you want
to
to
be
go
a
send
lot. You know how much people take vacation a year? There's over how much billion people in the world.
And go through to airport daily.
Well, here we
I
do
know.
that be the case. Same as how
That's
you have
very unrealistic.
all right. So since you said that then, same as how you have them go find down at the embassy, same as how them find find farmline at the embassy, and for them have to still even do certain police record based on what you're doing, and you have to go farm line and thing. You're going to do the medical then, and you present the medical to
And
us.
it is not hard, you know. It is not
And
hard.
as what you say with Jamaica, we not do it down at Jamaica because a whole heap of people have the bandolo.
Just like how in COVID, you have to show the vaccine card that you're being vaccinated.
Them bandolo that too.
No, but what she's saying that going through the airport, okay, this is the thing now, what they can come in with, implement all over the world, is if you're going on vacation, you go on vacation tomorrow, you make sure say you're going to do a test Monday. So tomorrow or Friday, you do test Tuesday, you get back the result today. So tomorrow morning when you go to the airport, you can show it.
But I just say it can be not genuine.
The test comes back, and so you have the rapid test, and you have the test will take like 7 to 10 days to come back, and the rapid test is not always correct.
No, you don't want the rapid test.
And that's what I'm saying. So you have to look at all. You have to look at everything. You don't always have to get the appointment. Sometimes it takes a while to get appointments. Who want to go through all of them? They're sitting there. Because that you have to make appointments.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the appointments right away.
But that's more doctor them
to get appointments. Who want they go on vacation and have to think about make appointments and then wait one next 7 to 10 days to get our the results, and then that's a lot. It's already stressing when you're going on vacation to get everything together, for park, for get no sir, that's not too much. Again, millions and millions of people are walking through the airports. Them the long lines there, all of that. That's a lot.
What Keisha talk about? That's a lot. What? That easy to do.
The thing is, HIV now is getting more rapid in Jamaica. STD.
How much? How much people living in Cayman Island? What them population amount? You know?
How much again? I remember. How much, Pinky?
And I'm not sure.
It's more than Jamaica, right?
No.
Cannot more.
Yes.
Cannot more.
I
Jamaica.
thought Jamaica was the smallest.
No.
Cayman is just one parish.
Cayman not even as big as Portmore, Keisha.
You lie.
Exactly.
Yeah, not as big as Portmore.
Asked, and she said she think it's more people living here are bigger.
No, it's not as big as Portmore. All the thing bigger at the valley.
Why me think when they talk about Jamaica, I want to look at that. Me think everywhere else is bigger than Jamaica. I
Well,
swear.
all right. So for instance, say for instance, say for instance, 500,000 people, and
yes, Alan, small.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I drive it out in one morning and not long, right?
yeah, and
by 8 o'clock tonight, I'm done.
Oh wow.
and say 2,000 people on the island of HIV.
Yeah.
You leave that 2,000 people just roam and just live and have sex and enjoy and drink, and people and woman drink and get drunk, the man drink and get drunk. Hey, darling, how you doing? Really, boom, meet up, go have sex. She start to spray. But you don't know human being there. Be a HIV human being a walk up and down. And then you send these people all over the world now with them travel to America, travel to England. Yo, this is really a money making thing.
Have to be responsible.
Here, you going back there again?
Yes. It is a part of it. They still have to be responsible.
Drink responsible, brain.
They do have to be responsible.
Yeah.
They're not children.
Well, everybody, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Be responsible.
Yeah.
What is slogan Wednesday? Wrap it up. No.
When they did the thing in 2023,
wrap it up. Some shit. I don't know.
73.
2006.
Look with the people that man.
It's I said, oh, there's a pinch, leave an inch roll. That's what I keep
Yeah, pinch, leave an inch and roll.
Yeah.
Nana.
Oh Lord.
What a thingy.
Yeah. But anyway, life wasn't, God never make us use condoms and stuff like that, because it was supposed to be clean, hurt people clean and all of that. So, you know? No, cause
yeah, and you know to say, right?
Uh-huh.
I remember at one point when HIV, the peak of HIV at one point in Jamaica was like sky high, bro. Like it me never forgot that time till even them tell us like even though you live with your wife,
yeah,
they must use a condom same way. I never forgot that.
Really?
Oh, I'm to you, Devon, man.
Well, I mean, we never use condom, you know, because the purpose of us, God making us, Adam knew Eve and Eve conceived. So it's the same thing, you know, reproduce. So how can reproduce by using condom? But no, people just having fun. Put it that way, that's what people say, they're having fun.
Well, to me, look like a man go somewhere, going on and make this thing and say, I'm going to be a billionaire of this. And when you just make some medication, we can go and make it.
Well, that's why man say, we say mankind, but man not so kind.
Man, mean.
Man, mean.
Yeah, man. Man, a mean brother.
And if you notice, that's when people say they're so educated and all of that. That's why I may say there is no one that people who are illiterate, they not create stuff to kill nobody. You know?
Mm-hmm.
For destroy the human race, really. Uneducated people that are actually looking a way to survive. But people who are so educated and have so much of a high IQ and all of that crap.
No, it's about their money.
Yeah, they look ways up to kill people.
That's why the Bible tells us they love have money. And them are the root of evil.
Yeah. But I just say Keisha getting silent.
Money.
So it's almost 12 o'clock Keisha time.
No, put that palm me alone. Me, you want to come off.
No,
You guys are talking.
Every week you do the same thing, Keisha. Every week you do the same thing, Keisha.
I'm listening to you guys.
Exactly.
All right, Keisha. I said, don't put on you. Okay, Keisha.
All right. Me not jump asleep yet. Me quite lively.
Yeah. But I just say, I mean, even look at COVID. I mean, nobody was saying that was just natural. That was never so natural. It was just mankind.
That was lab made.
Yeah. I'm saying mankind is so, crazy. Because they say the world is getting overpopulated. But yes, still have so much bush and so much woodland where nobody don't live.
No, Alan, me in my elemental life, I tell pa me.
Oh, I said, she not fall asleep tonight. No, Alan, apparently not. Anyway, Keisha goes silent. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wildfire. And they say some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them. You say enough of them are real scam and enough of them are fish.
Yeah.
Fish are mixed up now. Man are mixed up with woman mixed up with. So it's like,
yeah.
It's just a whole nonsense Instagram.
Yeah. So that's the reason why it has spread so too.
All
kind of disease. Man pushing him penis in the toilet and God have sex with female.
It have become now like a norm, like it cool.
Yeah.
And everybody want rich, like them likes, them love things, them if you know want to say them want to get a crown.
Yeah. And even majority of them at Dolly girl too.
Oh my God, afraid of them like post.
Some of them not really Dolly neither, I know. Cause a lot of them sexy and all that. And guess what they're saying? They're living their best life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I try and mess up my life and other people's life.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I say when them go out there now and you're out there live careless and brother, for you catch it, whether careless or not careless or you're born with it and everything, they put you in one center, will take care of you, feed your family, and come check you. And then in the center, put on a field trip. You go pool, you go down out, you go swim, you go fly out on a field trip and come back into the center.
You go have to build one whole community for them.
No, so you know have a center in Westmoreland, one thing there, couple well in New York, couple well in Philadelphia, in Africa. Yeah.
So Brain, there.
And we are putting out your picture.
So you say they're actually living a regular supervised, a life that is supervised.
Yes.
Because they're not responsible enough.
Good.
And
you have responsible ones.
So Pinky, you agree?
Is it just like how father all have a home for children that born with HIV?
Yeah, you have a place.
You have a home for them.
So Pinky,
you have a home for young girls that get pregnant like at the age of 12. I think he named something that seed.
So Brain, Pinky agree?
Yeah, agree?
With the
Big in the center, exposing picture and stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
So birds of a feather flock together.
Yes, man.
Because guess what now? You know what I look on? And you say HIV.
Yeah.
Or AIDS, which one them, whatever one they do.
Yeah, man, it's same. Yeah.
You see that thing, it almost took over my family. When we say take over with me, like my grandmother bring this young lady come, because that's what my grandmother is.
Yeah,
she brings
help her out.
Right, so this young lady was a homeless person. She never had nobody. My grandmother bring her home. She come home. She sleep with this big man. The big man dead from AIDS. She come and she be with one of my cousin. So it spread right there.
So she why she do with the cousin? She give the uncle one of your uncle them some.
No.
And give one you run at the corner little.
No, not my uncle. So what happened is my cousin have HIV.
Yeah.
Him now have sex with our next girl. She get pregnant. Have the baby. I think she passed away now.
Yeah.
From it and something. What happened now is that my cousin have a sick auntie. My cousin got to my sick auntie. It ends up that now my sick auntie gets it. But what happened now is that.
So why your cousin with the dying family? Rape?
Yeah, rape.
Oh, okay. Cause him know him have it.
Him know him have it. So what happened now?
So this is a family. For she just a go one behind
Exactly.
one behind one. By one person will come into a place, into a district, will get help. Listen, the same thing. Me I tell you about the girl, meet a man. So this girl get help by her grandmother, and then she just start spreading.
Like a chain reaction.
And the thing is, the girl knew she have it.
Don't tell Devon. Devon, I don't care what nobody wants to say. If me catch it, put me in the center too, take care of me, and put out my picture. Don't me not supposed to go around and spread it. I have the other thing to do it, bro.
Wait a baby, when everybody learns and then she have it for true, is when she have the baby, them start to smell her. My grandmother then start to smell her and smell so she know. Smells so right and stuff like that, her odor. Because she not take no cure, she not got doctor feet or whatever. But she knew she have it because the man that she used to sleep with have it and he dead from it. You understand? So when them find out now, say she and the man used to be together now, then that's when them said, no man, she have it. And she never said to nobody, and she and my cousin in a full blood relationship. So till she get pregnant and have the child.
The child born with it.
I think the child born with it, and them have the child for the old place. Because at the time I think them have it down. One of them have it downtown, and at the time she was living at the place before she died. She was living home downtown before she died.
And father how long is to take care of them and things?
Yeah, father how long take care of them.
Brother,
so there's a place for it, but they're not supposed to depend on the road.
You say, you know why the government them cannot do it this way?
Mm-hmm.
Like this side of the world or certain place. It is because of the World Organization and they are making money. Mm-hmm. And this whole HIV business is a business to sell them medication and people around the world money upon it. Because they know that people want to get better and stay healthy. Is a manipulation. Them study these things. Once you're a human being, you catch flu, you want to get better. You want to get better to move around.
It's not even that. If them try that up, so they will get in that trouble. First of all, they people who carry them got caught. Them know they will get in that trouble. Up so if they decide to try anything like that, put them in a no center.
We can't talk about try and quote and we're not talking about that.
No, I'm saying like
when them round the world come together and make it mandatory.
No, I'm saying up
You're
here
going to a center.
They couldn't try that with no. They couldn't even if
no. Remember saying it's not like what we're saying is happening, you know.
No, right? No, I'm just saying.
We know, say in America you can't try that they'll get sued, but we are say if Trump come tomorrow morning and the rest of the government them right across the world and president and prime minister say, listen.
Trump would do it.
Huh?
Trump would do it.
Good, and him come to agreement now across the world. Say once we have HIV, we are taking you guys to a center. You can't sue them. The government them set their rules and law.
Because guess what? You see, if a person, you know why that should be happening? Because if a person have it and they're taking the medication and everything, you cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Them brown and look good and look like Dolly.
Because my sick auntie the other day, I see her on a video call and me I feel thinking in my head if she really have it for 2 years or no.
Hear they?
Because
that's true.
Same thing me I say. You can never know.
She Keisha
Right.
work in our
Because
department. So
my mommy then carry her go to the doctor and then something they get her injection, get her medication and then something. I ain't supposed to say her she fat. She looks so good. You can never know
this
she
is,
have it.
bro, this is human torturing, bro.
Ain't no maga again, man.
I
It's
agree
crazy.
because it's not like it right on them forehead enough to say I have HIV or I have AIDS. You cannot look on them and know if them have it. So that's why I agree. Carry them. If me get HIV, God forbid, if me get HIV, me I expose it tomorrow morning and make them know. So listen, you see this man, you see this woman, they have it. They need to be put away.
Yeah, brother, and a joke, brother. And I show you it's a trick and a money making thing. All right, say in a Jamaican, like people know for a fact that these people have HIV. When I tell you about people just hear something that's put out. You know what say? People start sending on them picture in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get hold, like you was the first one, like them come and say, she sending on my business, you're gonna prison for it.
Mm-hmm. Because first of all, this is one of the things where them come in with try to
Into the purge system.
manipulate people to say, oh, if you know so Tom Jones have AIDS and you work with Tom Jones and the boss or whoever the manager find out, so them bring in this law now and take it in the place. So you have to work with Tom Jones even when you know Tom Jones.
No, all right. I'm okay with that, because them do that base and we're not scanning nobody.
No, but that is the thing. That is the thing, base.
Yeah.
That is the first step of manipulation.
Yeah.
When them come in with to say, if just in case you turn on Tom Jones' picture,
yeah, kind of
you're
problem.
in a problem.
So all right, but Devon, what you have to say? What you say about it? Me not hear you say nothing from now. You just say understand what Keisha say, understand what me say.
Yeah, as I say, brains, it's a sticky situation because, I mean, I understand what you are saying and I understand where Keisha coming from, and it is so sticky. I don't know what kind of gum it is.
Why really sticky then?
Yeah, it's so sticky. I am almost, not speechless, but I'm almost speechless. But as Alan said, the purge is coming, so I wonder if we have a purge or not.
Well, all me can say, God need to come for him, world. That's all I can say.
Well, all me can say is mankind, no. Man mean.
Yeah, really mean, boy.
Man mean, trust
really
me.
Really mean.
Really destroy Earth. Yeah, trust me.
Me know me come on the face of the earth for a reason. Me know I'm a purpose here. And me know me can all crime with Jamaica, me can stop it.
Yeah.
Me I tell you, like, just give me Jamaica for 5 days, bro. 5 days.
Mm-hmm. But then, brain, you see, the thing is, as me say, what you're gonna be called a dictator, because you're violating human rights. That's
why you said this?
No, we're not. Why I said it because you want, because you want better for your country, you want to eradicate certain things. That is the way that you're gonna be seen.
Good. So that's what I say. So when anytime you are a revolutionist and you don't go with the system that create from from this side of the world, American side of the world and the European side of the world, that's the name them put on you.
Yeah, because look at it, El Salvador was once the murder capital of the world. You get me? I say?
Yeah.
El Salvador was called once the murder capital of the world. El Salvador is one of the world's safest country now to go.
No, so you see?
You can go there and go in a ghetto anyway.
So what make it change?
I know. The government, they take up, they get rid of all of the gangsters, them. Gang members. They literally make a prison for them special.
Yeah, brother. Me tell you, in Jamaica, for Devon.
Yeah.
For you have Dan for your name or your name Dan. No make nobody tell a lie for you say you're Dan.
No, but my name Dan.
So that me I try to show you
no, but my name. No, Dan now is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. So that is different.
Well, you just get knocked because in Jamaica, where they have heavily and Kana Dan Depan, that's a terrorist name. And from you is that Dan is a police drive go check Dan. politician check Dan, everybody laugh with Dan. So every youth grow up want to become a Dan because heart is a sing about Dan.
Yeah.
So if you feel say you're gonna be a Dan, say you the years and you work some money, you buy 2 bike in a community, you build up a big house. And we the links to the police station. And here say Devon a Dan. We come in for you 15 years in prison.
But
Just to be called a Dan.
You see, the thing in Jamaica, we normalize the wrong things.
Exactly.
It's just about normalizing the wrong things.
Exactly.
And considering things, criminality has been
good. So I will see it as something cool.
Yeah, cool. So next generation want to come up and be like that.
Thank you, because if you stay some you can and you all of the woman them love because you're the Dan and big money and run and Andrew can shake you and Andrew sit down on the table and the police van them drive up and check you. You them will go to school and say,
I want to be like that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it as something cool?
Yes, I say we normalize the wrong things. Yeah.
How much can and Chris in Jamaica have done? You say when we done send out the police, but all done. 15 years in prison just for your name done.
Guess what now? As me say, crime pays.
I know. Just like the same sickness and HIV and all of them things. There's no difference.
Lawyer fee, every fee.
It's
crazy.
making thing. That's just
it. Yeah, it pays. It's something. That's the way that, because you might see it this way, I may see it that way, but you don't know who they're behind closed doors. That's manipulating the system for it to be the way it is.
I know who the police strings.
Yeah.
And Keisha.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. It's going to change one day. All of them things here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be forever. Maybe I'm always going to be here.
But the thing is in the brain, young people nowadays, their eyes are opening differently.
Yeah. There's a lot of truth I reveal and
it does steer. If truth is steering their face now, so they can't generally no more. Yeah, Bob Marley said you can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
Exactly. All the time, exactly. And a powerful speech.
Yeah. Anyway, we got any live now. So we're not going till the morning.
True. Well, Keisha, thank you very much tonight for your information. As I say, I learn a lot about this thing because we need to know.
Yeah.
You know, and when these topics speak about, it made me scared.
Right.
So even if I'm thinking to go outside, I'm like, no, bro.
Yeah.
You have to stay in. I really think, man. So.
Yeah, night, Alan. Yeah.
If you can learn and know what is what and what is not.
Yeah.
Definitely. So night, everyone. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Yes, Alan, say big up yourself, Kish. Yeah.
Night, Alan.
Good night, Sandra Levy. Yeah, big up.
Night, Sandra.
Yeah, man, everybody big up on yourself.
Big up, Brain. Night, Fire.
Yeah, night, Kish, night. Thank you all for watching and liking and commenting and sharing. So until next time, on fire, all if I love what I do and do what I love and do. I do it to the best of your ability.
Every time.
All right. Peace out.